Hey there, Editor Portal here with the latest two episodes of Rising Heights, not hiatus. Uh, Unfortunately, we'll be going on a bigger break after these two episodes due to real life stuff. But enjoy the chaos while it lasts. All right, it's time to go.
Yeah, just to the extent of the Deadlands. We don't want to get we don't want to get we don't want the clans to notice.
Mm. Many days have come and gone since we were last gathered here today. Welcome back, cowboys, to some D&D. Last we left off, the great heroes of Katoris beat the shit out of James from Belarus. A couple of near instances of death and terror, some weird anime bullshit, and now, with their mission successfully achieved and Triple Ridge freed from the tyranny of the Bane, uh, your journey continues further north to again address all the laundry lists of all the individuals who have given you great things to do. A lot of things to do. You guys are the errand boys of the West.
Just
So-
this side of the West.
Yeah, just this side of the West.
The
which
east
is,
side of the West.
yeah, just
Actually,
just the east of the West.
What is it? The south
Of-
side of the West?
The southeast of the West? Yeah. Ja, 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 ja,
The
ja, ja.
south side of the West because its map is sideways.
Ja, 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 ja. Anyway, I mean, on the big map, it's technically to the east. Or, fuck! To the
It
west.
is the West, you fucking donkey. Learn your own map.
Wow.
Don't do this to me, Tyler. Not in front of the wizards. Anyway,
I have
Um,
inspiration. I'm allowed.
I'll take it away.
I can use my inspiration on this probably.
You guys have gathered after defeating the Bane and just watched him walk off as you gather yourselves and take a moment's respite for your
He took a
victory,
horse.
hard earned.
I think.
He rode his horse.
Yeah, he didn't walk off.
Yeah. Well, he
He
walked
rode
off.
automatically into the
You
sunset like
know
a
what?
cowboy.
You're right. He did jump backflip onto his horse and ride off dramatically into the sunset. I'm sorry. It's been just a short bit since we last played.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a few weeks.
I remember the horse because you didn't
Just a
let
few
my
months.
let my dinosaur eat him.
He rode too swiftly. Anyway, with the bandits chased out of town, Triple Rage is free, and well, what do you guys do?
Do we go
Is
back?
Is there
to
anybody
town?
here?
Yeah, there's
the
people.
fight?
There's people. They're not gathering around the side of the fight until like you could see like heads poking out of their houses. Like, is it over? Is it done?
I knew it was over.
I remember, I think Verm was kind of like mad because we didn't kill the guy and turn him into a zombie.
Correct.
So I think he was kind of like taking a nap or something. There was something I wanted to do before we left, like the town or whatever.
One second, I'm swapping over the Deadlands map. Alright, so we just finished the bureaucrats and blades thing, right?
Yep.
I gotta go check the quest list here.
Pulls up notebook. Hey, aren't we glad we have a notebook of all our quest things? God bless me. It's
God
almost
damn it.
like I knew. Our memory of all of these events are fading, ephemeral. Will come and go before the West has finished its tale.
Okay, so we did the thing for Vizigan? Correct?
Which one? Side quest.
That was the Visit Triple Ridge thing.
Yep, correct.
Was Vizigan.
Mm-hmm. He needed supplies.
Remind me
think-
where he's at again. Is he based out of
He's in
Wilson?
He's in Katoris.
He is in Katoris, okay.
It is the dwarf cannoneer.
Yes. I
The one
don't
with-
remember what he wanted us to do here, but
Actual in character. Yeah, we gotta go to Triple Ridge. The party months later. What the fuck? Wait, why were we?
look, man, the side quest says visit
It's
Triple
okay,
Ridge.
this is why we have a quest page, I hope. Nope,
no,
not
I'm,
on there.
I'm messing with you. He asked you to do
Look-
what was going on with the Bane.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well,
I mean,
oh,
we
that's
dealt
right.
with that.
Look, man, the fucking
I didn't
the
hear you.
whatchamacallit, the fucking exploration marker popped up on my map, and I'm like, oh well, now what?
Yeah. Objective completed.
great.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
It's like when you walk into a new room and you forget why you walked there.
Yeah.
Wait, where am I?
I have no memory of this place.
Why did I come here? No, it was to visit Triple Ridge, contact to figure out why things had been so sparse and what the fuck was going on, fix it, and then allow communication between the other towns in Triple Ridge to begin again, as well as deal with the bandit problem, as it has been worsening for months. And now you are here.
Okay.
And
so
you have
mission
done that.
accomplished.
Okay, we just chased out the old bandits. Time to beat
Yep.
the new ones.
Yes, sir.
Your old gods are dead. It's us now.
No, we're not bandits, we're colonialists.
Yeah, we're colonizing.
Yeah, we're just kind of like fucking expanding Katoris' reach, bro. Like, watch us build an empire.
Let me just mark these. This is done in your side quest list.
The fight with the Bane was, it was totally at high noon, right?
It was early morning as the sun was rising. The other dramatic
It was
time.
tiny, man.
No,
Yeah,
the
the
other
dramatic
dramatic time where you can do a cowboy fight, which is right as dawn comes and you can just see it on the horizon, like the sun, and it's
Sunrise.
just yeah, exactly.
So we did the number 4 for sure, Sharsana. So I guess
Mhm.
number 3 is the next one. The spirit rampages, the blue
Did
stars.
we do number 4?
No, you
Number-
haven't dealt with the bandit camp. You did deal with their leader
Oh,
before.
that's right. That's right. I got the fucking keys from what's his face.
From
and-
James.
Yeah.
And we
And
can just
it's-
roll up
He's there.
and yell, your leader's just gone. Get out.
Shoo! Shows up to bandit camp. Shoo! 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 Get out of here! Yeah. And it's slightly further north, as the
Nope.
map.
Can we take a short rest
I-
before
You
we
can
Yeah.
take a long rest before you leave if you really
Oh,
want.
That's awesome. Yes, I
Mm.
will.
I'm not going to turn down a long rest.
I think some of us
See.
were pretty beat up, right?
Yes.
Some
I
of
don't
you
think
came
I'm
close to
missing
death.
any important resources that can't be gotten from actually. Yeah, long rest.
Yeah, pretty long rest.
Looks at list. Yeah, maybe we should take a long rest.
I have one resource that gets regained on a long rest, and I used it.
Just like, am I on full? Unacceptable. Back to
Honestly,
the bed.
either way, I would have been good with a long rest because we have like casters and shit that use things. But like,
True.
I was wondering if I was good.
As you guys are sort of camping up and getting ready, just like, woo, rolling off the success with your NPC friends and chilling. Very quickly, you can see the people of Triple Ridge seem to like view you with hesitation and like, we don't know who you guys are, what you guys want. And as you haven't started kind of looting stuff in the local area, they view you with a little bit of trepidation. But they don't seem too willing to approach you right now.
Didn't Father Emery speak with the
Mhm.
chief? last
Yeah,
time?
yeah. Some of them were. You guys spoke to the townspeople, and they're like, "Oh, it's just travelers passing by." And now they just watch like a whole town heard that battle, and they're like, ah! Just a lot of concern. You can see it's like, hopefully, you don't get any weird ideas. Concern,
now.
just wiping their brows, but you can see they're
Oh,
giving you your space.
Thank you. You saved us. I want to say saved. I'd say under new management.
Can I get a weird idea portal? Can I add to like the general? Who the fuck are these guys? What are they doing here? Bye.
Yeah. You can roll me an
Um,
insight.
No. I mean, I wanted to like
You make it
bad.
worse. Make it
Okay,
worse.
I'm gonna make it worse.
Yeah, absolutely.
After the fight,
Oh, boy.
I guess like Burn would like get a short rest or something, so he gets like one of his spells back. He's gonna try to like sneak out towards. I remember. I think it was
There was a battle.
Lopez.
Look,
and someone else. Who was it?
let me
Oh,
pull
wait,
up
the guy,
the guy with the jug.
Gara. Yeah.
Not Gara.
Not
Gara?
Gara. Yeah, the guy with the jug.
The mustard man.
The mustard man.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Oh fuck mayonnaise. Ah.
I was.
I wanna.
Wyan.
Yeah, that's the one. I wanna make my way over to like the battlefield where they fought.
Here you go. Just so you can remember his face.
Rock is absolutely over there going to town.
Yeah, Rock is eating things.
Just chewing on a
There's-
bone.
There's a bunch of corpses.
Yeah, there was at least a good 40 people that the Bane was gonna bring into the just like leadership, and it's just like the two of them with Krull just went stomp, stomp, stomp. You shall not pass.
Okay,
Also
I
fucking
wanna
unit.
like find like just kind of away from. I'm guessing Locust and the guy are like around.
Yeah, they're chilling more closer to the camp. Like all of the bodies, they really didn't bother with it because it's like, whew, I'm beat, and just lay down in the sun.
Okay, so I'm gonna make my way to one of those like bodies that are like, you know, no one cares about them. They're just there. I'm gonna like I'm gonna see them. I'm gonna kind of like get like try to find like two bodies that are like close up. Now let me see. Like I kind of like get out the crab, put them on the sand next to the bodies.
Snip, snip.
Okay, buddy, we're gonna try something now. Wish me luck. And I'm
Command the
gonna-
powers of life and death, bring them up.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
Snip, snip.
Just try not to like eat the corpses while I'm doing the thing.
No promises.
There. And I'm gonna start casting Animate Dead, the two corpses. And I
Let's
can do
go.
that
Necromancer
because-
does necromancer things.
Yep.
Okay.
I have fucking what's it called? Undead Thralls. I can animate an extra corpse. I can do two.
You put your hands out and you're like, rise, rise, and it takes a little minute. That's the casting time, right? A minute, or is it longer?
Yeah. I think it's a minute. Give me a second.
So you guys just you hear like the crack, the menacing crackling of light, like unlimited power for like a minute. You just see Verm glowing in the distance, and then
I
slowly.
don't know if, like I think you can decide to like make a zombie or a skeleton. But
Yes,
I
correct.
I don't think Burn would know how to like.
What would
No.
you Iron prefer, the skeleton or the zombies?
I think I would do one of each.
Okay, so one of the bodies, as the power kind of flows through your hands like crackling energy, like yes, yes, like this is what I was meant for. The first body kind of like jerks slightly, and then starts to rise naturally. The other one you see like it twitches a bit, and then you're like, is it all right? And you kind of like poke it with a stick, and you see its chest kind of rips open, and the skeleton pulls itself out, just vibrating.
After you're standing there.
Yeah, they're just standing there. The skeleton looks like it's fucking on crack, like it's just shaking, and the zombie just looks so just like depressed in the way Lead Undead can.
Holy shit! Can't believe it worked. Okay. You guys think at all?
They just look at you.
Right. Well, don't be shy if you do speak. I'm your new owner. Did you guys like? Can I see like a name tag on them or something? Like like.
No,
people use, like,
these are
like, hi,
bandits.
um,
They don't have name tags.
They're nameless bandits. They don't have names. Are you
This
kidding?
guy, just to describe him again. The zombie is kind of like a tall male with kind of like tears in like his flesh, like around his arm, around his chest where he was knifed and like shink axed. You can very clearly see where he got fucked up, and he's kind of got like scraggly, like very dried hair, and it's just like almost 4 feet above Verm's height, just like looking down at you, twitching slightly. And the skeleton, like I said, is like plain white bone, just vibrating like it's a crackhead, really.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see any names on you guys, so I think I'm gonna name you now. Because, you know, I'm your new owner and all. Okay.
I'll turn to zombie.
You look like you was named Larry. That's what I'm gonna call you. You're gonna be called Larry. You like it? Okay, I have no idea what the fuck that means, but I guess you like it. Then the other guy.
Turn to the skeleton.
Alright, calm down, bro, calm down. I like your energy. Keep it up. I'm gonna call you. I wonder if he'll get mad at me. I'm gonna call you Mother Emery. That's perfect.
This implies that they're married.
So
This
like,
thing is catching a bullet so fucking fast.
Mother ever just sipping his wine, and just this fucking walks up and he's like, no hesitation.
I'm gonna turn to the crab to like.
so how does this go? Like, do I just tell them stuff to do, or?
You are forever in charge of them. Tell them what to do. Tell them to listen to me.
Oh,
Forever as in 24 hours.
oh, okay. So
Just to let you to turn to the two corpses again.
just to let you know, guys, I'm your owner, but the crab here is your co-owner. Okay, so like, I mean, don't listen to him, but like,
Snip,
don't
snip,
kill
snip.
him, right?
Snip, snip, snip.
Like he's kind of deranged a bit. Like I'm
deranged.
just between you guys and me. I'm like
I'm right
the
here.
sane one. I'm the sane one in this relationship. So listen to me. I need a friend. So Larry, carry me on your shoulders.
The zombie just kind of like bends. So normally people, like they bend their joints to kind of like crouch. He just bends over, picks you up, holds you by your arms. Boom, boom. Lifts you up on his head. Boom.
This is everything I've ever wanted to make. I'm so happy. Okay. Alright. Mother Emery, yeah, I know you're excited. Get the crab. Let's get going. I'm gonna introduce you to my friends. Don't start attacking, don't say anything. Let me do the talking, okay? That's amazing.
And I'll head over to the camp.
You guys just see like after like at this point it's been like 2 or 3 minutes. So like 2 or 3 minutes ago, you just see Verm cackling like a madman, lighting in the distance. You're like, okay, I guess. And then now, that's nothing new.
Or just a firestorm.
I imagine Father Emery's probably like chatting to some of the locals where he can to see if they have like a tavern or something.
Mhm,
that,
yeah, they have a
they
nice.
can make use of.
Well, it got fucked up, but there's places for you to stay for sure.
Okay.
Room will be made.
Basically telling them they'll just stay for a night and then be on their way.
So yeah, you're kind of like walking back to the edge of town towards where the group has a makeshift camp of all their things, and like all the wagons off to the side brought down, just to prepare to find a place to chill. And then you just see Verm like on the horizon, like like just barely, because it's only been like a total like an hour and a half since the morning came. So it's like early dawn, just doing dramatic walk from the sun, like in the shade. Until his form was revealed, and it's Verm riding fucking a dead zombie, and then a crackhead skeleton that is like crawling right beside it, just like.
Shouldn't we like he's sitting like at a box or something? Just like polishing the blood nibbles? it like looks to the south, like, oh, what the? And then they accidentally just shoots the ground.
Ooh.
I think Worm probably will, like, super startled by the shot, like fall off the zombie's shoulders or something.
It's got an undead grip, so you fall off, but it's
Okay.
got a hold on your leg, so now you're backwards on its back. 'Cause it's just
Rigor
holding you.
mortis.
So we don't see Worm.
you see, you hear her, and then doom,
Oh
flailing
no, the
him.
zombie's got worm.
Oh shit, guys, there's a zombie and a skeleton. Like,
Can I hear them say this?
Yeah, you can definitely hear them.
Wait, guys! It's me, okay? Don't start shooting.
holy shit,
Oh
I
no,
think
the zombie is worm.
one of them made Worm.
Okay, Larry, let me go.
Andy is
Dunk.
just laughing out loud at this. Like, just
He'll-
baby's first
Ver-
zombie.
Worm will, like, scramble between Larry's legs and be, like, in front of them, like, tell them to stop and, like,
Wait, guys. Hi. You remember me, your best friend Verm. I have some new friends.
Oh god, they reanimated Verm.
Oh no, do we have to put him down?
Not
He'll-
yet.
is Luck anywhere, like, around?
Yes.
He'll look towards Luck and say, like,
Okay, so you know how Luck, you have your pets and you like collect animals or whatever. I was a little bit jealous because I wanted to have a pet, so
I don't know if this is the same.
Uh,
Could have gotten you like a dog or something, but this.
I mean it's more fun, because I made them and they can do stuff. So okay,
It
so
doesn't look like
this,
they're doing a whole lot of anything.
so
I'm
this
okay with
guy-
you
Except that one,
and
at least.
unsettling.
He looks like he's doing a lot, but I don't know how much he's doing.
Look, I assure you, he's gonna be extremely essential to our party's success.
Are you sure we won't just get chased out of every town we walk into?
Why would we, man? Like, aren't people here like inclusive or something? Like,
I mean,
Oh.
I think that's just Kotoris being weird.
Isn't the zombie gonna start smelling?
Yeah, I don't
Oh, it
even-
already smells.
I don't even think Rock would eat that at this point.
I mean, sure, we can make something. Like, we're smart. We can, like, I don't know, like, make some flowers and we'll figure something out. Anyway, this guy is Larry. This handsome guy right here next to me is Larry. He can carry things and collect rocks. If you need rocks. And he's very talkative.
Wait,
Okay,
how would he
I'm the-
collect the rocks? Aren't they like too big and in the air?
No, this guy's pretty strong. No, I mean not rocks, you idiot. Like rocks, like on the ground.
Oh, like stones.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
God damn it, dude.
Why would you want those?
Why would you think of a giant bird before you would a stone?
Listen, that it doesn't leave my memories. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Like, you may want to build something. You need rocks to build stuff, right?
Yeah. We can
There you
also
go.
use other things.
Yeah, but we have a lot of rocks. Okay, so this guy and this other guy. Where is he? There he is. This guy's called.
he'll kind of, like, sideways look to Father Embry.
This guy's called. Please don't shoot me. This guy's called Mother Embry.
Quick draw, I shoot him.
You shoot the skeleton or Verm?
I shoot the skeleton, not Vern. He said don't shoot me, so.
Roll.
Mary skeleton.
Oh goodness. Shoot the
I
skeleton.
deserve it. Just yeah.
Did you roll?
Roll.
Not yet, 1 second, I'm pulling it up.
Skeleton stab luck.
Don't worry, it's not gonna survive.
I
Yeah.
guarantee. We don't even need to.
So you see the skeleton just, and you're like, please don't shoot, and just like heartbeat.
He didn't say
Boom!
about to shoot. And if he did, I know damn sure he's not going to say it before Emery shoots.
It's like, don't shoot, and they're just like a.
Well, no.
"Doom!"
He said, "Please don't shoot me" before he said the name. So as soon as he says the name, he fucking shoots the skeleton.
Okay.
He doesn't shoot Verm.
Just, there's like a moment of hesitation. You see the skeleton go shattered into bits.
Wait! Why? What? You know how hard I've worked to make this happen?
Father Emery looks like one of just flat out annoyed at first at the naming convention, then just looks a bit like kind of flabbergasted because he literally just watched him walk over there for less than 5 minutes and come back with this thing. Like, what do you mean worked so hard for this fucking thing?
So
But yeah, no. The father just kind of goes, Verm, look, no offense. If it weren't for your strange naming conventions, I wouldn't have as much of an issue with it. However, one, I'm not going to sit around and listen to that. Be called every, I don't know, 5 minutes every time you needed to do something. And two, you literally went over there for all of 5 minutes. It didn't take you long at all. No offense.
Wait, you didn't like the name? It was supposed to be a compliment.
I mean,
You have
straight
a
up
very
told not to
strange
shoot.
sense of compliments, Verm.
And I know it was really short time to fucking cast the spell, but it took me a long while to figure out how to do it. Okay.
And it won't take long to do it again.
I feel I take great insult of you
Is
guys
it-
not liking my new friends.
Is this
Um,
like, you know, what they say about artists and commissions and things like that, where you're not paying for the time it took them to do the work, but how long it took them to learn the skill, that kind of thing?
Absolutely, man. I have no idea what you're talking about, but yeah.
I think beauty might be in the eye of the beholder for this case.
I mean, I'm not saying beyond that I make our art, but you know, you guys said it. Okay, so I'm gonna have a little bit more care with the names of my future friends.
Look, Verm, just do me a favor. I don't have an inherent issue with you, well, doing what you're doing with these individuals here, but if you could refrain from having them travel with us, I would prefer that, to be completely frank. It's, look, that one over there is utterly rank, and
Wow,
well-
don't be so mean to Larry.
look, I'm not trying to be mean to him, I'm trying to be honest, and honesty can, well, help fix problems, and his smell is a problem.
I mean, Verm, I'll be honest. I don't care too much about this, but as long as they are just not close to me, because I will probably shoot them by accident.
Please don't shoot them.
Rock's eating the bones of the skeleton right now.
And
Yeah,
one more thing for good measure here, Verm. I do just want to make it well, make you aware of the fact that here in the Deadlands there are a very large number of aggressive and large predators that tend to prey on decaying flesh. So just having them kind of, you know, walking along next to us is probably not the best idea.
Well, I
Out
mean,
of curiosity, DM, how many vultures are at the battlefield right now?
As you say that, you kind of look. You see, there's like 3 really big ones, just like arguing over a body, just like shoving each other. Just like.
I mean, worst case scenario, we could use them as distractions. There's plenty of things we don't really want to end up facing
See,
off.
see,
Well,
they're
well,
useful,
we
they're useful.
could. I would prefer to just simply not gain their attention in the first place.
Fair, but that is pretty
Okay.
hard. For as loud as we are.
So, what you're saying is that I need to do something about their smell.
smell, demeanor, and natural being in the first place. Yes.
Okay,
again,
I see what you're going. I have something in mind about that.
that
Get to work.
terrifies me, to be completely frank.
Herb will storm off to try to find like a clothes
Look-
store or something.
Look, we'll buy some perfume in one of the next towns, and you know, get it smelling a little less like a cadaver.
think you need a few gallons to work. You know, a
Is there
complete bath or something.
Yeah,
is
All
it
of the
possible-
valuables of Triple Ridge have been mugged for the last couple of months by these bandits. So-
Yeah.
Frankly, we're
Okay.
going
Because you
to
haven't
need
even
more
wanted to
embalming
get rid of that
fluid than
smell.
perfume.
I like all your ideas. I'm writing them down. Um, we'll make it work, guys. I'll swear to God, we'll make it work. This is just the beginning. This is. I'm gonna make some weird shit, guys. Just to let you know, they're friendly. I'm gonna teach them manners. I'm gonna teach them how to, use their fork and their knife on the table.
And how to eat people.
You're going to. You're gonna teach a zombie.
Wait, they eat?
Yeah,
That's what the
that's
crab
what they're
said.
saying, right? Like, they have to change like their demeanor and shit. I'm gonna teach them manners.
How are you going to teach a zombie?
You underestimate me, my friend.
Yes.
I am
I'm
pretty
not
smart.
underestimating you. I'm underestimating the
My
zombie.
creations, he's pretty smart. Hey, Larry, what's 12 plus 25?
You stupid.
Give him a second. Give him a second. See? Said it.
I'm not even sure if that was a word.
That sounded like an to me.
You can't
But
understand it. He said the answer. He said 15.
No.
Okay, I mean, Verm, I'm
that's
sorry,
not the
but
answer.
if there's one thing I learned from my teachers is that you don't have to be good at math to be good at something. And like,
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't know how to add.
so like, what do they do? I mean, they cannon fodder, sure, but they take up space. Do we even have space left?
You mean they take
There's
up
a big
space?
robot in the van.
We're
Yeah,
walking in
exactly.
I mean, they're not gonna ride the wagon, okay? He's gonna walk. He can walk.
Yeah, but then we have the issue of the, attracting things.
We're working on that. I'm working on that. Don't worry about it. Leave that to Uncle Perm. I
will-
totally have something in mind.
I will literally never call you that.
That's fair, but come on, guys. Like this is like he will point to the zombie. Like this is the peak of my power. Okay, let me have this. I will assure you this will pay off in the future.
You know, most wizards just blow things up and call it the peak of their power.
But yeah, but yeah.
You
Listen,
peaked
hey,
so young.
Thank you. See, oh my God, so
It's only downhill from here.
What?
What do you talk? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, no, forget it. I'm talking to the voices in my mind. Remember the voices in my mind?
What?
Yeah.
He showed us the crab, didn't he? Like
Yeah,
we've
he showed you
seen
the
the yeah.
I didn't know the crab talked. I was just 100%.
It doesn't talk
down
out
to
It
loud.
doesn't
believe
talk
that-
to us, but he
I was
tried to
just-
get it to talk to us, and then it never.
Yeah, I was
it
just
just
down
sniffed
to
at
believe
us.
that Verm has voices in his head.
Yeah, I mean he does. So, okay, wait, I'm gonna.
We good?
Who's closest to Shinri right now?
That's for you to decide.
I don't know.
Definitely not this. Definitely
That
not.
depends. Who do you want to talk to?
You don't look at.
Depends who wants to be talked to.
Look around.
I'm gonna turn to Handy.
Eh?
Like, so, okay, I joined a bit late. Is Verm actually insane?
Kinda, but he's talking about a crab.
The crab? mumbled something about. Crabs don't talk, do they?
He's got a spirit possessed crab.
Ah, of course it's a spirit. Yeah, never mind. Alright.
So we good, guys? And can we give a warm welcome to Larry to the party?
Like fire?
No, not fire.
You guys hear the thunk, thunk of Locus's hooves as he's like, one of them got back up again.
No,
Apparently we're keeping this one.
It's
Huh?
a friend.
Yeah, I don't know.
He smells.
Yeah,
He does?
Like
we gotta deal with that.
Yeah.
Locus smells his
I'll
armpit.
admit,
No,
it
no,
would have been a
that's
lot
me.
cleaner if you made him a skeleton like the other one.
That's not half a bad idea, you know.
And we just
Listen,
have to
I'm
worry
figuring
about
this
the
out.
constant noise they make.
I'm figuring this out. Like they have their strengths and weaknesses. This one is very charming. Like I'm sure in the next town is gonna help us. Like do something. Okay, trust me. I will make it work. I know it's weird. I know you guys are like unsure about this whole undead thing, but when we have a whole undead army, we can take over any town that we want. You guys will thank me.
What?
This is just the start.
There was never an army?
What are
Yeah,
you
we're
talking
gonna
about?
have an army. Aren't we supposed to like take over this place?
And
No.
not
What?
with an army. We don't need one.
Yeah, we do.
Unless we get into some real big trouble, we won't need an army.
I mean, look, a guy with like a couple knives, named fucking James or something, almost killed a couple of us. We're gonna need an army. These are just facts.
I feel like he was an outlier.
Hmm Yeah,
Hey,
and
see,
and I don't think a couple hundred undead would be enough to so much as make him pause.
If anything, it'll just make him teleport even faster.
you underestimate the undead, my friend.
Who would win? One James, 100 undead. 2 minutes later, James smoking a pipe, undead.
All surrounded by his spear and dead men.
Literally.
Like, okay, I know I'm not having the best pitch right now about my undead army thing. But if you guys
Really
just,
aren't.
if you guys just invest in me real early, you'll get some dividends by the end. Look, like you guys know I'm a fucking genius.
I like that
You
Verm
are.
doesn't know what 15 plus 20, whatever the fuck it was, 12 plus 25 was, but he knows what dividends and investing are.
I would have honestly sooner said that. Hold on.
I love the idea that he thinks he knows what they are.
I would have sooner said that Locust is a genius than you.
Huh?
That's pretty hurtful, man.
Worm is very smart.
Thank you, Locus. See, Locus, being as smart as he is, recognizes another smart individual.
How I'm the smartest? Hurrah!
No, you're the second smartest.
Aw.
You're
Wait,
the
if-
strongest.
Yeah!
There you go.
Uh-huh. Well, Verm, just remember, this type of thing is going to take some iteration.
Yeah, totally. Definitely the prototype. The next ones are gonna be totally different from this one, I assure you. Thank you, Larry. So, can Larry sleep with one of you? I don't think he will fit where I usually sleep, so I don't
The
want him to
father's
fall
just
all
slowly raising the gun again.
night. Okay. Everyone sure they don't want to sleep with him.
He could sleep with you or can sleep in the dirt.
That's fine. I love the dirt.
Does
Don't
he
love the
sleep?
dirt, Larry. He does.
With Emery's help, it
He
will.
does.
Gonna sleep 6 feet under.
In a ditch?
Yeah, in the
Yes.
dirt, like I said.
Guys, can you stop joking about killing Larry?
He's
That's
already
bullshit.
dead.
But he's
I'll-
no, he's not dead. He's
Hmm.
undead. You know.
I'll be
The-
honest, Verm,
Yeah, or
I really don't wanna. Like,
yeah, you
it's-
should probably. You should probably make him. Whenever your magic wears off, he should probably be in a hole by then.
What do you mean my
Uh.
magic wears off? It works. I own him now.
By the way,
Little
how
baby.
long does this magic last?
Definite, man. Like I gave him the gift of on life, and so he owes his eternal allegiance. Me.
No.
Uh,
You'll be fine, guys. Don't worry about it.
24 hours from now, we're gonna be like, and it's just like, oh, he's gnawing at my leg.
it's indefinite, guys.
Wow.
Right. So introductions made.
Hmm.
do
You know,
you
when we
think-
get back to town, we should probably give Larry to Ewan. Ewan might know what to do with him.
I'm not sure about that. I don't feel comfortable giving Ewan my stuff, much less my friends. So just let me handle it, man. Just I have stuff in mind, okay?
Does he need to pee?
Oh
That's
god.
an excellent question.
What do you even
Larry?
look out of him?
Hey,
There he just stands there.
he doesn't need to be. That's good. That's good. We don't need to clean up after him. See, it has nothing but upsides. You know, there's no downsides to
Mm.
this intersection.
There's still the rotten flesh that may fall off now and then.
Part of his
Yeah.
face just slightly just like leaning off, like his cheek is melting almost.
Are you sure this is gonna last forever? This looks
Yeah,
like he's not
yeah,
gonna
man.
last. Looks
I
like
mean,
he's
don't
not
worry
gonna
about
last a day, let alone forever.
I mean, give it
Uh,
a few days, it might just be a skeleton.
There you go. And then you would smell, and you know we'd have a skeleton. Larry the skeleton. That sounds good. Likes it. Hey,
Anyways, so what's the plan for the day? We have an entire day ahead of us, but I don't have too much energy to do much after the whole.
I imagine we just rest up and recover for tomorrow and head out tomorrow.
Do we head out? Yeah, I mean that's fine.
I mean, we're taking a long rest, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna. Think they have any drinks in the town?
Maybe.
Probably a tavern or something.
Yeah. If the Bane didn't take everything.
I
then
was gonna say, I'm
maybe
pretty sure
probably.
everything got kind of fucking yoinked.
Everything's at the bandit camp.
Yep.
Mhm.
Is the camp far away?
Actually, I have a question for you, Portal. Were there
Yeah.
any? Did any of his fucking band of misfits escape?
I do not believe any because you guys hunted them down, or at least
Yeah.
the gang hunted them down until they
I was
either
gonna say,
died or if they did survive, they're probably not getting there before you do.
They're in the Deadlands. If they did live, it won't be for long.
I basically just don't want word getting back that they got fucking wiped if we do take a rest here and then we show up there and everything's been fucking emptied out. So
I mean, if there's
Uh,
no one there, we could just take a quick trip there and see what's what. Like, what do they
yeah,
got?
I mean I'm good to go now, but if folks want a short rest or a long rest first, that's fine.
I can. I should also be good to go if I can find my character sheet. There it is.
You could press C to open your character sheet.
You're right.
I guess yeah. If or Verm, you said you short rest already, right, for your spell? So I'm assuming we got a short rest.
Yeah.
I already ticked off a long rest.
Yeah, I kind of already.
I can undo the long rest, but
Do we
Okay,
take a long rest?
it's
or-
it's fine. Fuck it. We'll.
No
I
sleep.
don't care. I literally do not care enough to.
We're not making.
to
We're taking
worry
a nap.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was under
that
the
baby.
impression that we were taking a long rest, so I clicked
Yeah,
all
me
my
too.
shit.
Power nap, baby. Woo.
Woo! Nice.
Well,
Nice.
after all that's done and dealt with, I'm gonna see if I can get one of these vultures to follow me around.
I'm gonna start riding off to the bandit camp. Hopefully someone comes with.
It is like a full day
It's
away.
it's a ways away. It's like our
Okay,
next destination. Yeah.
It's not within the evening that you
I
get there.
assumed incorrectly.
Yeah, no, you can. This is also assuming we cross over the mountain, or through the, or if there's a path in the past at least.
What was that? Okay.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
a
you
day and
can you can go. That's to represent what you guys are closer to like the square directly to the right of it.
So 2 days.
Just about.
All right. Do I need to roll anything for this vulture?
Are you messing with them or you let them fuck off?
I want to have one of them follow me around.
You can try to approach them.
All right, I do so.
All right, roll me a d20, please.
D20. Okay.
All right, you approach the vulture, and it just like looks at you as it's eating a
gonna
corpse.
I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna hold out a piece of meat. Actually, it's already eating a corpse, so I'm gonna see if this meat works anyway.
Tilts his head, looking at you.
I'm gonna toss it over.
It's eating the
I don't know why I thought this would work. It's literally surrounded by corpses.
food.
Alright. Well, I'm just gonna throw another piece at it and walk away.
Got the spirit.
Worth a shot. That's all I got.
All right. Anybody else? What's up?
Nope. I'm just prepping
Not really.
to head out to the camp.
If I took the rest of the of the time of the day to like look for fucking clothes anywhere, like can I loot some of the dead bandits for the
No, yeah,
clothes?
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna like try to like pimp up fucking Larry, you know,
Darren,
like a lot of clothes, trying to like cover him with a lot of stuff, because in that mind I will make the in Verm's mind will make the smell stop. Just cover him with a lot of shit.
Yep, noted. All right, one second. And then you all retire to your rooms in your own various ways.
Ye-
Good evening. One moment. Please. Give me a second. Everybody gets a good long rest in.
Nice.
Townspeople are grateful, and your time is nice. Early the next morning, however, as you all rest and relax over the course of the evening, the various among you kind of different degrees of how easy the sleep is. Verm, like a baby in a hole. For at 1 second, let me check. Handy, it's a pretty normal, routine kind of shutdown experience. For Shinri, it feels uneasy, like there's something nipping at the back of his mind. The same for Father Emery. And look, you got a bad feeling, but in that sort of way, like when you know, like the old person feeling the rain coming because their knees ache, kind of just like instinctual. Something bad's gonna happen. You can feel it, like the wind. And early,
Alright.
before the sun has even risen, you guys, in your various degrees of kind of stupor and just like barely asleep, feel the massive shaking of the earth, the boom, thunderous kind of like almost like a mountain shuddering, and
Oh boy.
it takes a moment as you kind of like all prepare your own kind of procedures for like earthquakes, and as you're kind of like balancing yourselves and preparing yourselves for the worst, you all hear a keening sound that sort of echoes throughout all of the land. A roar from the far west that echoes out and ripples. One that leaves you with shivers and a feeling that something not very good has begun to happen.
Oh boy.
What the fuck was that?
Something big is pissed off.
Is it the deer?
I don't think it's the deer.
What?
My
big
bad.
thing
The sound is from the
above the ground.
far west. From like a. You guys wouldn't know how far it is, but you could feel it. It's like the sound waves travel for a moment. You feel the shaking, and then, kind of like a minute, barely a minute, as the shaking starts to subside. There's the roar that shakes everything again.
Man, I shouldn't have gone to the Deadlands. Why did I do this?
You can hear the kind of commotion that quickly dies out as people are like, "Well, if we're gonna die, nothing we can do about it right now. I'm going back to bed." Sort of energy. I ain't got the energy for this shit.
The Racine lifestyle. Oh, a gigantic earthquake and now
Just another
extremely loud
apocalypse.
roar. Huh. Oh well.
Another
What
big
else
monster.
is
Whole
new?
Tuesday night.
Can I roll a faith check? See if I'm getting any kind of fucking
Yeah, you absolutely may.
spirit vibes from this shit.
I think
I don't even know if I could do nature. This is just
Vermy's spooning you,
black.
Larry.
Still.
What was it that I rolled for this? I think it was this. It's the same mod. Ooh, natural 20. Let's go.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
that's
One
not for
second.
20 DM.
Yeah, that's a good number. That's a big number. 1 second. Where's my music? Where is my music? Goddamn. Always prepared but never prepared enough. Someone already? Oh. Perfect. Bum, bum, bum. With a natural 20, Father Emery, as you kind of look out, like before the sun has risen in the night, you can feel ripples of kind of spiritual energy, like something great has awoken in the far distance. And for a moment, it takes you kind of like completely out of it, sort of like an out of body experience. You're like disassociating real hard because of how like you open your senses to it and it's like the world is on fire for a moment and you're like, oh shit. You take a moment and kind of like let it all stew in and try to find your standing in yourself and in this whole kind of situation as it kind of washes over you. And it's very reminiscent of your first experience with Zui, except fortunately for you, this is weaker. Not by much, but it's weaker. So it's kind of like a whew, relief. Just like we don't have to fight two of these obscenely powerful creatures in existence. But you can feel that it's kind of the fresh kind of feeling of someone who has just woken up and they're you know, like when you wake up and you're like you fall out of bed right as you wake up, sort of just like fuck that, except far more intense, far more infuriated, like rage burning bright, and it kind of
like falling out of out of bed and then pulling a gun on the help because it's their fault.
yeah, pretty much.
If you caught you.
How dare they wake you, causing you to fall out of your bed? Pathetic. And that sort of kind of cascades out from wherever it is, and you can feel it. It's definitely in the far west, and you know it brings a little bit of relief, like whew, it's contained probably, but also a feeling of dread. That's the second time that something great has awoken, and you can feel it in your heart. the winds of change blow strong. These next couple of years are probably not going to be very easy for anyone.
Do I get any kind of sense of like the distance at which this was?
It's hard, right? Because it's something kind of like if you could imagine like the spirit energy as like exploding outward. It took like after the roar, after you open up your senses, it still takes a minute to kind of like be enveloped and feel the kind of ripples that it causes.
Gotcha. So pretty fucking far away.
Yeah, it's far. It's super far. It's at the far edge of the
Gotcha.
continent.
So like other side of the continent.
Yeah. So you know, you guys are good for now, but you know that something's out there, and it is not happy
Hell yeah, kaiju fight when?
when you get there.
Whenever,
Happening, it's
whenever we
happening, boys.
decide we're ready to fight a Tarrasque.
Listen, I have always been planning it. That if we ever saw kaiju,
Pacific Rim
Andy's
music.
building a Jaeger.
Hell yeah.
I'm hyped for that.
Yeah. And then, like, almost nothing happened. The evening continues. You all cope in your own ways. Which I'm now going to ask you how you guys react individually. And we're starting at the bottom of a nice little pit. How's Verm doing?
I think Worm kind of like wakes up from it. His night ritual is like he fucking just digs a hole in the ground. Like he's a kobold. He sleeps in the dirt. Like digs a hole, but this time he dug it a little like bigger for Larry to fit. And then like he woke up. I was like,
Yep.
"Oh, whatever. He goes back to sleep. He's used to like weird shit underground, so he's like, yeah, it's probably a worm or something. Is Larry sleeping?
No, he's just there.
You good, Larry? You got woken up by the sound?
Oh.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry.
Earth shakes.
Yeah, he'll just like brush it off and try to go to sleep back again.
Literally like, whatever.
Hugging Larry.
Whatever.
Intensely. Yeah.
Next in the list, we'll move over to Handy. And you kind of ground shaking. And you feel your sensors just kind of like, uh-oh.
Handy is going right to Father Emery to ask him for a threat assessment.
Just stands up, hears big noise. Threat assessment. What are we working with?
Memory analysis.
Come on.
Honestly, I imagine Father Emery's probably just kind of posted up at whatever window.
Yeah, looking dramatically out the windowsill, just like.
It's just kind of like has his eyes closed. Is just kind of like not really concentrating still, but just kind of sussing out the energies and all that stuff that he was feeling from that.
Blooding.
Yeah, whenever Handy comes through, he's just kind of holds up a finger for a second, like he's still kind of in thought, and just kind of pinches the bridge of his nose for a second, and just kind of goes, "Well, that's concerning." You remember that stone we got, right?
Uh-huh.
Same kind of feeling. Whole lot farther away, though. I don't think that was from Katoris. I'm pretty sure that was somewhere on the far side of the continent. That was maybe something akin to to that elk creature waking up. I think there's two of them now. I don't know if it's two of the same creatures, but similar scale, best I can tell.
As you're looking out the window, you can see Locust kick open the doors like, big monster!
Yeah. So, probably a later problem.
Hopefully. Well, can't say I would look forward to dealing with something like that anytime soon.
Can't agree more.
Get some rest. We got. It is still that evening, right?
Yeah.
That was when this happened. Yeah. Yeah. Get some rest. But I can tell there's nothing we can really do about it right now. So, well, we got quite the trek ahead of us still. So, no sense worrying over it now.
All right.
And then we cut over to Luck. How you doing? Ty?
Oh, yeah,
How's it doing?
no, you. Anyway, I imagine this was pretty early in the morning, right?
It's before the sun is risen. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we were fucking sleeping then.
Just earth shakes.
Doesn't
Almighty
even
roar.
wake up like a Chad.
Other party members. What was that? Luck? Not even. Yeah. Does he just go back to sleep?
4 a.m. He's gonna like stay up for a while with his sword ready, but like eventually it's gonna be like, all right,
Yeah.
shit's not happening.
He's like ready for violence. 20 minutes later. Back. Rapid sleep. Alright, and then last but not least, Shinri.
He's
How's
just
it
gonna
feeling?
like, he's gonna wake up, grab his gun, like just walk out, and just.
See his
go
low cast.
nowhere.
Where is it?
He's just standing there like these fucking boxers or whatever. Like, looks like Lucas. So, you know what that was?
No. Do you?
No. Okay, and he'll go check on Oki.
You see, okay, he's kind of like shivering, just like. Mm-hmm.
There, like, you know, pet her a bit. And he's probably going to just stay the rest of the like early morning there and just fall asleep.
Yep.
With the raptor, and I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
You guys want? We could take a short bio break here so you guys can get drinks.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I
all
can actually
that
go
stuff.
fucking brush my teeth and wake up.
Awaken.
Yeah, I need water, man. I forgot how hard my throat was making the burn voice.
You're like, I could do worm after almost 2 months. Oh god, that was a mistake.
Yeah, I gotta get some water. Be right back.
Same here. soft cowboy music playing in the background. Everybody's gone.
That's what
I'm
you
still
think,
here.
bitch.
Oh shit! He's watching like a hawk. He never escape his gaze.
I never left. I was
Nah.
looking at memes and I got distracted. All right, I'll be right back.
He's like, ah, shit! I should go do the thing. Yeah. So how you guys doing? Those of you that are back.
I am making a water reservoir to clear out an area of my elevator,
Hmm.
one bucket at a time.
That is an endeavor.
I am making progress. Slow but steady and monotonous progress. Er, slow but monotonous yet steady.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think this is hurting my vocabulary.
Bucket by bucket, progress is made.
Like, I would dig through the water if if I weren't literally on the border of an ice biome,
Hmm?
which means instant breath loss.
You're playing Terraria, yeah?
Yep.
How's the new Calamity Pack? Or are you
Good.
playing vanilla?
I'm playing Calamity. I've
Good job.
restarted several times to figure out what combo of content mods I want to use. I tried like big three, Calamity, Thorium, and Fargos, but then I just decided to trim back to just Calamity and my personal favorites like Weapon Out and Dragon Ball Z.
Back.
Hmm.
Oh,
Hello, hello.
Mm, mm, mm.
a great meme, Portal.
Thank you. I can see the future of this campaign. Don't worry.
Yes. Yes. It's only downhill from this. Like soon fucking Worm's sociopathy will act up, you know?
Soon you're gonna commit genocide.
Yep. He's gonna start doing the wacky stuff. And be like, haha, I'm so wacky. After killing like a bunch of people.
He's like, oh, isn't that fun?
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Is that everybody, or are we still waiting on Tyler?
Is Alex back? I think he went to have some dinner, didn't he?
I'm.
Mm. I found nice thing. I am saving nice thing for later.
What nice thing, Portal?
I cannot spoil the nice thing because it's not so
Okay.
nice for some people.
Oh boy. That's fair, that's fair.
Mhm. Mhm.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I had a thought.
Yeah.
What if Emery's endgame gun is just a big iron?
What if Emery's endgame gun is just like a 6-shooter that looks totally mundane?
Yes, but also is the big iron.
It is the biggest
Are you
iron.
suggesting that his current gun isn't a big iron?
The biggest iron. It's a fucking anti-error. Fucking. You just like get the big iron, the biggest iron, the biggest iron, and you roll it out on a wagon. It's just a fucking mortar.
It's a mortar with a revolver cartridge. Actually, now I think that's just a minigun.
Nah, a minigun is a fast revolver.
Revolvers can be fast. Are you suggesting that Emery is slow?
No, I mean a. No, I mean a fast revolver.
Are you suggesting that Emery is slow?
No, I mean
Are you suggesting that Emery is not an anime character?
We're
no,
literally
like
anime
faster
characters.
than No, I mean very fast.
I think you're underestimating the amount of bullshit Portal will give us.
Yeah. Tyler, can I ask you something?
Hello.
How, how jacked?
I
is
didn't say
Luck?
yes.
Okay.
Damn. Fuck. Destroyed.
yeah.
It's literally the
wow.
equivalent of saying who? Asked?
Who asked? Yeah.
Who asked? Not me. Continue. What are you
Wow.
doing? What's going on?
Oh, okay. I was asking you about how jacked is Luck. Just-
Unfortunately, his class is very mad, and I don't think we. I think we use standard point buy, right? Either
think
we
we
use
did,
standard
yeah.
point buy, or my stats just aren't great. So he has a 16 in strength.
Yeah, we used point buy.
Okay.
Yeah, there wasn't. This class is very mad, and I decided to pick strength over dexterity. So he doesn't even have a +2 to dex.
Oh shit. He's-
Yeah.
Like I had a like.
He's
a
a man of
mental
many
image-
talents.
You
I
know,
had a mental
so
image
you know
of
what that
Luck
means? There's room to grow.
before-
He can become
before the
stronger.
last fight. Yeah. Like I had a mental image of him before the last fight, and then after the last fight, that like you drove the vein
Yeah,
like through a fucking wall. I was like,
Through
he's
multiple
fucking
walls.
massive, but
Yeah.
like the stats don't do it justice.
The best way to say is he's got all that momentum, but like in raw physical strength, he's not the strongest his species could be.
okay.
But he's still strong. By no means is he weak. Like
If you
16
punch him,
strength.
you're just gonna be punching rock.
Yeah, it's like he's so tough, and it's like he punches back, you're getting hit by the wall. I think we're all.
I'll drive you into a wall several times,
Mm-hmm.
breaking said wall in the process.
And mostly your face.
Yeah, that too. And he's gonna feed you to his pet dinosaur.
Oh wait, that's right. He grows, right? Like at higher levels, Rock just becomes larger.
The race document only goes up to level 5, but who knows?
Damn. And are you playing the Primeval Champion?
Yes. Rock will absolutely grow, but he won't grow for another few levels.
Oh yeah, okay. That was what I meant. Like, if your dinosaur just keeps growing.
Yeah.
It is messed
And-
up.
Does it go up to like gargantuan or not? Not that big.
This one goes up to huge. There are subclasses. I think there's one subclass that goes up to gargantuan, and with an optional role, there's another one, but pretty much
Okay.
the only one that does go up to gargantuan is the sauropods.
Back.
Oh, okay.
What I miss?
Yes, Rock is a theropod.
What? All the downloaded documents I have were for some reason converted into Firefox HTMLs, which is fucking annoying because now
hell?
when I want to open up the modern doc or any of my other downloads, which I have downloaded on my computer, it opens up in a Firefox page.
You should be able to change the default thing that opens it.
Yeah. That's fun. I haven't used Firefox in a while, you know.
Okay, fine, it opens up a browser page, you fucking... How do I open with? Oh, here we go.
We lost Cleve.
We lost Cleve.
Why
His
do they
internet-
convert
His
everything
internet's
to...
trying to kill him again.
Cleve?
Huh?
You
What?
good?
You
What the
good, Cleve?
Oh yeah, I was just fucking with Slam.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Fair enough. Did you take a break while I was gone?
Yeah, we just took like a 10-minute break or whatever.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Hmm.
Now we're back. Everyone's here, fed and prepared for the trials that await. And by that, I mean the road. Travel time, baby. Roll me that. Are you guys taking the main kind of route that you've charted here? Or are you cutting straight through, like past the other edge of the mountain, or going like that?
We're probably better off just going around the regular route, right? Instead of like trying to cut through the mountain,
I mean, we can go like along the edge of it just fine, I think.
right?
Because you said we were basically one square to the left anyway.
Yeah,
So.
I'm moving like that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we
But
we can just go
could you
straight
roll
ahead.
me a survival
Already
check?
did. It's a
Survi-
25.
Ah, yeah, you did. Nice. Half an hour ago. He reads the future, man. Someone give me that D100.
Ooh, I rolled the one earlier. Let's see if I can do it again.
Another one.
Bam.
Ah,
Another
fuck,
one.
it was too slow.
Ooh, middle of the road. I
Perfectly
like it.
balanced.
As all things should be.
Time to dig up a new water reservoir because one is too small.
Not enough water? How dare you say
No.
that?
Too much water, not enough space.
Mm. All right. On the road, you begin. Doom, da-dum, 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 da-dum. Make your way closer and closer to your destination. Let me get my calendar open so I can adjust the date. Boom, 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 boom. Midday. It's about midday when you guys start to approach the outer edge of the camp. Before you really get there, that there's a little bit of a hiccup that you notice. Over this sort of main plains area, you see there is a singular, like, 50-foot patch of, like, brilliant green grass with, like, flowers growing on it, spreading it amidst pretty much dying and dead flora.
That don't look good.
Or before we do that, do you think Verm at some point realized that he had to recast Anime Dead on the zombie?
Do you recast Anime Dead on the zombie?
I mean, I think he, like, maybe after like everyone started like, is this forever? Is this whatever? Like he kind of like went through his notes, like, oh shit, you actually have to cast it again.
Nope, I have to reapply the enchantment every
Yeah,
day.
That's the bullet. Literally. And yeah, I think he would have recast it.
Yeah. Noted. What do you guys do?
Hey,
Sorry,
Verb,
we're on the edge of the bandit camp?
No, before, like, kind of in the main plains before you get to the area where you know it should be somewhere around, like, close. Like, you know that the camp's kind of hidden away, like, over one of the dunes of sand and kind of just, like, nestled in between stuff. But you're kind of walking in the plains and you see there's just a patch of, like, 50 feet wide, 50 feet long grass. It, like, growing green grass.
Well, time to go around.
hey, Verb, could you
Yeah.
could you send in Lenny?
His name is actually Larry.
Oh,
Please.
sorry. Could you send in Larry
Mm,
to the grass, check it out, see if he's
wha-
useful?
Why? Okay. Larry,
mm,
just go towards the grass. You know that's green spot there.
mm.
Please.
Dum, dum.
We could just
Ooh.
walk around.
Yeah, but I want to see what happens.
Larry steps on the grass, and I need everybody to roll me wisdom saving throws.
Oh fuck it!
We could have just walked around, guys.
I wanted to see what
Hey,
happened.
I said to.
Are you happy?
Alright.
I wanted to see what happened. Be happy I
This is-
didn't walk over there, huh?
This is your fault.
That's a 7 for Burm. Let me roll it for the zombie. That's a -2.
Hmm.
Do I roll Ookies too?
Why did you roll that privately, Iron?
I don't know. Sorry.
It's yeah, it's an 11.
it's an
Don't
11.
worry.
Yeah. Let me. I think.
11
I think I
minus-
know what's going on.
Yeah, 11 minus 2.
Minus
for-
2. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think I know what's going on.
Who didn't
yep.
save?
I didn't.
I think I fixed it, but yeah, it's a 9 total for the song.
Okay. Oh God. Oh, you're gonna hate me.
He has extra HP because I'm a necromancer.
No, that's not why. That's not why I said you're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me because you're gonna see something in a second and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Why do you do this to us?" And it's comeuppance for all the things you have done to me. Uh, so all of you kind of just like see the grass. You feel the ground shake a little bit, and there's like a chill in your spines. All except Luck, who's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" And from the grass rises a kind of small form, barely 2 feet tall, covered in kind of vines and greenery, and it has 2 beady eyes, and it looks at you, at Larry, and then at you. The only person who is you all are afraid of this creature, except for Luck, who is immune to his
Didn't save?
no.
Oh fuck me.
What the fuck? What is this? You just said it's a
It's-
figure.
Yeah, it stands kind of like you can imagine it in the same outline as a halfling covered in fur, except it's vines and greenery, with 2 beady eyes.
Oh shit! A rat.
Eh? Who you calling a rat, boy? Get off my grass! Don't you
hell
know
are
how to
you?
respect nature? He
Wait,
starts
wait,
kicking
wait,
Larry.
No, wait, don't kick Larry. His name is Larry. Larry, step off the grass,
Mm.
please.
He steps off. You see Larry stepped on a flower. Don't you all know something about respecting someone's property?
I'm sorry, sir, but there was no way of indicating this was someone's
What?
property.
Maybe
Yeah, what
put
he said.
up a sign or something.
What, you want me to cut down something to put a sign on? What am I gonna put a sign on, huh?
A rock.
Why would I break a rock?
Do you
make
need
this
a
a
rock? Wait, do you need a rock?
No!
Okay.
I'm just saying, if there was a sign or something, people wouldn't be stepping on your
Well,
shit.
don't step on the grass with the glowing flowers.
I don't think there's a whole lot of people that would actively walk around. Like if there's like just a random animal, they'd walk over the grass.
What's your name?
I'm not telling you my name. You tell me yours.
I am Axis, and I speak for the flowers.
Oh. Oh.
Wow. Okay.
I hate
You
you.
know what? Whatever. We're leaving.
Not Portal, the NPC.
I hate both.
We're
So
leaving.
you just,
We're just
you just
come on.
live here. You just under the flowers, the grass.
No. You stepped on it. Now you gotta do something for me.
Actually, we didn't step on anything.
Yeah, it was this guy we just found. He's not with us.
All right, I'll
None
have
of
him
us-
do what I want.
none of us are here.
Stay off the grass. You. What did he say his name was?
It was Larry.
Come with me, Larry. I gotta sing a song. You're gonna be there. You see Larry goes, and like the grass kind of grabs him by the ankles, and he sinks down.
What?
And then it's gone. Both of them.
Well,
Who knew we'd leave that father so soon?
look, you did end up 6 feet under.
Wait, I don't just gonna leave Larry like that? One of our friends, one of our party members?
We'll find another corpse later, Verm.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go.
Keep walking.
So, That was interesting.
We could have just walked
See?
around.
The
grass and
father,
avoided it.
this whole time has been like just fucking riding around the grass and has made his way like well past it.
You're just like doo 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 doo.
Nope, not
even.
dealing with that shit.
See, we could have just walked around the grass.
Yeah, but he's useful. Now we know that there's this guy here that speaks.
And
flower
as you
oil.
make your way across, you notice kind of on the other side of this little crossing over the next
There's more
dune.
grass.
There is so much grass.
God damn it.
It's like a minefield,
Well,
You know what?
and you can
we
see.
walk, like avoiding it.
Yeah, you can, and you can see there's like a little path that leads all the way to another kind of hill where you can see just the slight remnants of like smoke of a fire that's being put out recently.
you know what? Bandits were hard to deal with, considering that you couldn't really attack them without accidentally stepping on the grass and then being dragged under. I think at least.
It's a safe bet.
So onwards.
Very carefully across the grass. So we get this kind of moment of just like the entire group going, ooh, 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 making your way across. Fortunately for you all, it's like there's enough room to walk, as long as you guys are patient and wait. And as you kind of doom, taking your time, doom, doom, with each step, you can hear the chattering and like kind of laughter from the other side of the hill where you know the bandit camp is.
I come back with an axe and a top hat.
What do you do? You're not quite there yet, but you can hear that there seems to be celebrations of some kind.
Wait, are these guys happy? Because, James or whatever left?
I mean,
What?
we'll find out some way or another, I guess.
I mean, I didn't like the guy, but or like his friends to celebrate
I,
if,
dou-
if he
I
left.
doubt the word. I doubt the word traveled this fast.
Hmm.
Especially
Who
when we
knows?
didn't let. Especially when we didn't leave a lot of people to come back here.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. Maybe they think they won.
Yeah, maybe they're just celebrating too early.
Do you guys want to dress up as bandits?
Why?
You know, just pretend we're one of them.
Couldn't we just? Do we
I
have
mean,
to
I could
dress up as
just-
bandits?
We
Just
can literally just
shoot them
walk
with
in, tell them
balloons.
their leader isn't coming back.
Yeah, but would
Okay.
they get mad?
Admittedly, a less violent approach than I was thinking, but yeah, that works too.
Father Every, I've got my gun loaded, but if diplomacy.
Literally, just like zeroing his
Father
fucking
Emery
scope right
slowly
now.
puts his gun away.
Well, I mean, if you guys want to fucking murder these people, I'm alright with that.
You don't
Just
really
like
need
this-
to.
Look, they
Sure.
considering the group they were running with, I'll be honest, releasing them back into the wilds ain't exactly my idea of doing good in the world. So
Well, if we, I mean,
I mean, I'm
they
I'm
might just
perfectly
be
fine with
celebrating
murder.
not having to work under the Bane of Belarus. But even then, as you said, kind of doubtful word travels this fast. But even like, also like the fight was pretty explosive. So there
it was also
if
2 days travel away.
Chug, 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 chug.
Wait, are they? Wait,
Yeah,
are they
can I
yelling out?
creep up to like a dune and just get a fucking
Yeah,
like
You can roll a
a,
stealth.
a line of sight on this guy? Like, how far away am I right now?
You guys are like 40 off the complete lip of the hill
Okay.
to where you'd be able to see. And with a 17, you kind of crest the hill. You see there's an encampment about maybe 20, 25 people here who are absolutely fucking smashed. You can see some barrels that have been... They look relatively new from the distance. Like, they don't have the classic kind of like crete, like the bent wood, or it looks like they've been on travel for very long. Probably a fresh haul from somewhere further up the road. And you can see they are going to town. Absolutely wasted. There's a nice campfire that has been recently put out. and food you can smell, just barely. Fresh meat, maybe. And they're just having a blast.
Hold on, is that beer?
It's a lot of beer.
You know what?
Check
Maybe
something.
pretending to be a bandit is a good idea.
Shouldn't we? An excuse to get drunk.
Ooh, alcohol.
We can take some of the beer when we go in.
Some.
think they're gonna
yeah,
stop us.
sure, some. I'm.
I mean, we could just beat them up and take the rest if you want it that bad.
I mean, that's kind of rude, don't you think?
More rude than pretending to be one of them and then kicking them out. And also, I don't think this is going to be the rudest thing we've done.
I mean, fair. I just sort of miss, the whole celebrating with people. It's been a while.
I can drink with you, Shinri.
Yeah, but we don't have anything to drink. That's sort of the issue right now, isn't it?
Yeah, but we just murder these people, get their beer, and then we drink.
Murder
It's
isn't necessary
It's
unless
not
they
the
make it
same.
necessary.
You,
Not
you
the
just
same
said
as the
you just said you wanted to kill these people.
I don't know. I mean, I said
Whoa! And you guys can see that someone gets fucking rolled out like wah! Like they've just got tossed.
You don't want to
Father's just
threaten
posted
me?
up on the fucking ridge line. He's just trying to he's
It's-
kind of biding his time for a lot of them to line up, more or less.
It's like a very intense frat party.
fuck, that looks fun.
God damn it. You know what? You can go ahead down. We'll wait up here.
Really?
I'll
those are
come with you, Shinri.
Okay, Verb. I'll
I-
just jump off.
Let's fucking do this.
I should describe the encampment a little bit better now so you guys get a better understanding. It's on the lip of the hill, which seems to have been dug into slightly, is this kind of massive tent where you can see people coming in and out of. The barrels are like right outside. The celebration is pretty out in the open under the cover of kind of like when there are outdoor events and there are those big kind of open tents where it's just like the roof of it to cover from the sun. It's like that. There's a lot of shade. Several barrels, several tables that seem to have been stolen and refurbished. This place looks like it was, it's all right in terms of homeliness. There's not very much going on, and the people here are completely fucking wasted. Most of them aren't even wearing their armor or their weapons on them. A couple you see are still like with guns slung on their side, but most of them are too fucking hammered.
You're just gonna like jump off Oki.
Roll me a dexterity save so you don't fall on the grass.
Oh, I have the thing where I can just jump off. Wait, is that really true?
Yeah, like I said, it's very tight space, so you have to stay in the way that you move all the way through until you get to the other end. Like,
Okay.
if you're trying to sneak around the hill, that is.
I'm just gonna walk in through like the front.
Okay then.
Yeah, I
Just,
also casted mage armor on myself earlier.
Okay.
I think I'm riding with Shinri
Mm-hmm.
and Oki.
All in the saddlebag.
Wow, that's fair.
It's like the sidecar on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Just like a random crossbow in there. Some arrows.
A gun. Anyway, you right up, and you can see Father Army as you're kind of lining up. You see a couple. Hey, I don't want to hear that. Shut up. I don't know what you're talking about.
Father's just biding his time since they were going into the camp, but
He's waiting.
Just looking over, like, you got a shot on them, right?
yeah, I got a shot from here. It's really just kind of waiting for both of them to line up. and do their thing.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this is
Conga!
going well.
You see one of them is trying to start a conga line.
Actually, you know what? This might work out better.
God.
This might work
The
out
funny
better
thing
than I
is, I
thought.
was gonna try and ask. I was gonna ask the guys that were going into the camp to convince them to do like some kind of party game or something. Like fuck it. Yeah, this works just as well though.
I lined him up for you. Look at that.
Nobody's
I'm
joining,
talking
but
to
he's
Chinese
trying.
fans. I'm talking to Chinese fans.
Sherry, they're doing a Congo line. Let's go. No, we don't want to lose this.
Oh, I love this. I'll sort of
See?
like run up, like I'll approach the camp, sort of find where the whatever stables they have, or
Mhm.
and like
They have
sort of
horses.
Put Oki next to the horses, like. Stay there.
That's a weird horse. Hey, are you? Lenny, welcome back.
Hey, I'm back. It's been a while, and also like give him a really awkward hug. Like tap a pat on the back. Like, so how's the celebration?
Where's
going?
everybody else?
Huh?
All the other people from the raid. You guys get all the good stuff from the town?
Oh yeah. So here's the thing. I went with the raid. I sort of overslept, and I
No,
didn't
happens
go
to the
with them,
worst
and
of
then
us.
I fumbled my way back.
Oh, yeah.
So did the raid go well? I haven't heard.
We hit a caravan up north, but we don't know about what's going on in Triple Towers. What's the name of that place? Triple Square? Four Square?
I think it's Twisted Towers.
Yeah. Twisted Ridges.
God.
Hey, who said that?
Any Fortnite gamers in chat?
We can be both Fortnite gamers.
Yeah, I'm down here. Hello.
Is that a talking rat?
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Big ass rat.
Yo, that's wild.
I'm right here. I haven't seen it, right? You're cool, huh?
Yeah, this is Verb. He's fun.
You made friends with a rat?
Yeah.
What's
Oh.
wrong about that? Rats can have friends.
You can? I thought you were a rat.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Okay, fair.
So where's the drinks, my friend?
Big tent over there. We're
Okay, thank
spinning.
you. Goodbye. Head
I
on.
think I'm gonna go to bed. You see him fall over.
What a nice guy, huh? Sherry, you know what I'm thinking now? I'm thinking that you and me, we're not appreciated in our group enough.
Father Army, could you roll me a perception check?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Can Father Henry read lips?
That's not why I'm asking him for a perception
You
check.
want to
don't
find
worry.
out?
You're talking smack behind his back, and he's aiming for ours.
With a 21, as you're kind of like looking and you pull back from your scope for a moment to kind of like readjust on the camp below, you see a glint of light on another hill, like way, like at maybe 200 feet away.
All right, let's
Like-
go
like
in on
last-
it real quick.
You
Is it
s-
somebody? Is it a bandit or is it another
You
individual
you
looking
see
at this camp?
you see someone in a kind of darker browner cloak which matches with the terrain they're at, sat at a post looking down at the camp, and you can see they just kind of like the glint of the light is just because they were like aiming up a bit, probably because they either caught a glimpse of you or the movement from Oki and the new person, and they're just like, what the fuck's going on? But you can see they're definitely trained in on the camp, or at least they
Okay.
were moments ago.
It seems like they were. When you say a post, does this seem like a guard post or like
No, like they have been waiting there. It's they've
cool.
been.
I'm going to pull the little pocket mirror out, and I want to like signal to them.
You can see just a glint of light as it kind of like looks towards you. Now that you know where you're looking, that's definitely a sniper rifle.
Yeah, yeah. The father's just gonna kind of like wave and then point down to the camp and basically motion like to wait, and he's gonna like essentially gonna try and like move around the dune to group up with them.
Mm-hmm. To move down into the camp.
No, to group up with the around the far side of the dune to group up with the other sniper.
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute, but you can definitely like sneak. So
Yeah,
could you
that's
roll me
fine.
another
But
stealth?
he's-
As an aside for luck and for Handy, you just see Father Emmer just pull out a pocket mirror, shing shing shing, and then just start moving.
Yeah, the father just pauses for a moment, looks back and goes, I'll be right back. There's somebody else on the far side of the dune. I think they're also planning on taking out this encampment.
You good on your own?
Sorry?
Are you good on your own then?
I should be alright. I mean, if you hear a gunfire, then come running, I guess, but...
I don't think I'm gonna be getting there anytime soon.
Well, if you're confident in sneaking around the camp without getting noticed, then you can come with if you'd like.
I'm
but-
honestly, I'm pretty sure this whole thing down the camp is gonna be worse than what's going on over there.
The father kind of like
Oh, wait,
scratches
here.
the side of his head for a second. He's like, you know how to use this? He's just gonna like unholster one of his fucking the handguns and just like hold it out to him, one of the revolvers.
I don't think this is gonna be getting down there any faster than I will.
All right, well, it's just an offer. I mean, if you wanted to try and I don't know assist from a range, if shit did go poorly, then you know, just an offer though. He'll just kind of nod and reholster then, and make his way around. It was 19 for the stealth.
Okay. Noted. Boom, you sneak off. Andy, what do you do?
Let's see. Check the old spell book. And he's gonna cast the Longstrider on luck.
You're a
How long
speedy
does
boy.
that last?
An hour.
Andy
Oh.
Andy basically just pulls off like the back of his shins, and then they just sort of turn into like turbo boots.
He gave him Heelys.
Long strider Healy spin, just like slide across.
Do you not need these?
It's like only a little bit of the back plating from his legs, like not half of his legs, like a little piece that just turns into boots.
Okay. Not
When
gonna
we go,
pretend this. Not gonna pretend this isn't weird because it absolutely is. But all right.
They're to get you in the fight faster.
Well, that's what he's for. He pats it back and curl.
I sort of forgot you could ride him, honestly.
I forgot he was even here. Locast in the far back goes, no violence?
Giant fucking bullet.
Nah, I'm just kidding. The wagon can't come over the hill, so they're chilling. The NPCs are chilling over there.
If you want to get something in the fight faster, though, you can put it on the little one.
On Rock?
Rock, yeah.
Okay. Yep.
If that works, I'm not sure how your feet can attach to him.
It's like, you know the guy with turbo shins from My Hero Academia? It's basically like that, but like half of the bulk.
Okay.
Or
if it fits on the dinosaur, then yeah.
Yep. It's a spell, so it would work.
All right.
He gets little Tims.
Damn, Rock got drip.
Yo, he got them Jordans, bro.
Mm-hmm. So, Father, I mean, you kind of boom, boom, slink off as those in the camp start, taking their drink, getting, hanging out, just conversing as they would make their way inside the tent, and you approach the other sniper's nest, and you can see that the sniper themselves had kind of like pulled back a little and changed positions to a slightly different angle. Have to get a much clearer sight of the interior. Clearly, noting that hey, someone else is gonna be here, and I don't want to be so close to the open that I might get noticed. So it's a little further back. And as you kind of like approach, you see it is, as far as you can tell, a human woman with very faint goggles that she kind of pulls down to her neck. You can see she's wearing sort of scavenger's gear, which has a kind of weird tint of metal and steel and leathers and straps and a lot of belts. And she kind of looks at you. And you might be?
Yeah, the father just kind of tips his hat in greeting as he kind of like slinks up, and just kind of goes, "Well, pleasure to make your acquaintance, Father Emery. It would seem we're here for the same reason."
Let me show you the full art.
Hello. Hello.
Hi!
Hello, ma'am.
Who? Respectfully.
Respectfully.
You see that her...
Aiming respect.
You see her very
Ma'am, your
specialized sniper rifle.
breastplate.
Amazing.
Slung over her shoulder, and she kind of like nods. Well, it depends on what you're here for.
The father kind of gives a small smile and goes, "Well, if I had to guess, had you been protecting this camp, I'd be, I'd have a bullet in me already, so."
It's not the encampment or the fools. I'm waiting for someone in particular.
Well, he's, not gonna be coming back, I'm afraid.
Oh, I did not mean the pain. There's
He
someone
kinda-
more personal in there that I'm waiting for.
I see. Well, if they were part of that raid group that went down to Triple Ridge, I'm afraid they're not coming back.
I'll presume that's for your doing, but that is also not who I'm waiting for. He's in there.
Father kind of nods and goes, "Well, if you can give me some details, I'll make sure that they're not one that I shoot. I'll leave them for you."
Well, you won't have to worry about that. But I presume the two who went inside are your friends?
Something of the sort.
Right.
Yeah, I suppose that's the best way of describing them.
Yes.
Odd fellas, but
Give me
they
a
get
moment.
the job done.
You see her kind of like get back down onto it, and you kind of like crouch closer to the ledge, kind of adjust to her bipod, and kind of like looking down the scope, and we kind of cut back over to you guys opening the tent flap, boom, and seeing this massive kind of assembly of bandits who are like chug chug chug, and there's a larger humanoid man kind of almost really obese in his size, and you can see there's some muscle there, but it's a lot of fat, like very big, who's like ho ho ho, and she's like, one moment.
Oh,
And
it's
as-
Santa! No, don't kill Santa!
and as Verm and like Shinri kind of move the curtains, you hear Father Army, you hear
Yeah, I was gonna say, Father is immediately dropping to a knee, and I will quick draw along with her. I will
and-
wait to see the result of
yeah.
first shot, though.
there's a and from the other side of the ridge you guys see a little flash of blue light, and then back at the camp we get a moment of like the curtain, like the opening to the tent flaps. He's exposed for a moment, and then there's a shriek, and all of you inside, so Verm and Shinri, need to roll me Constitution saving throws.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Oh no.
Come on,
It's
baby.
not gonna go.
Oh!
Hey Shinri, thank God you already have tinnitus. Your ears already ring all the time from the couple like all of the rapid fire of your blunderbuss that boom sound. You hear it. For Verm, you get a splitting headache as you hear the string of the metal and the magic before you see this kind of larger individual has a singular pierced hole in their throat straight through, and you see them convulsing, and then he fucking explodes.
Okay.
And the entire cabin is just viscera. And there's just like silence.
Okay, it's fucking going down.
Yeah, the father would
The
quick draw
first
on him.
bandit, like
Yeah.
the closest bandit, just scorching gray.
And
I guess
you
we're fucking going.
you can hear the ka-ching of her unloading the round shell. You guys don't have to worry about combating this. These guys are hammered, unarmored, undefended. It's like a slot. It's so easy.
How many are lined up out of curiosity?
From the conga line attempt, about
Yeah,
6.
yeah. Oh no, these poor lads.
You're here for a good time, not a long time.
I would just like to say the original plan was gonna be non-violent.
Oh yeah, I know your original plan was gonna
Your
be
plan,
nonviolent.
yeah.
No, as like the parties, like we will try diplomacy. She didn't care.
I mean, the father was gonna
Yeah,
kill him
yeah,
too,
yeah.
so.
No, that's fair.
If I could get hammered.
It would have been really funny, like you negotiate a peace and then you just hear the ka-ching.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he makes friends with like half the cab, starts drinking, then like wakes up the next morning and they're all dead. Like, oh man.
Why does that keep happening?
Worm just
Um,
starts reveling in killing these people with his.
It's
scorching
comically
blades.
easy. It's like
Yeah.
blades, song, violence. And Alyssa just kind of ting, doesn't take another shot, just rifle back up, pulls her hood up. Alyssa, I don't think I properly introduced myself.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet another sharpshooter. I can't say there's many of us out here.
Very few.
It was impressive work. You had a fine piece of equipment there. You make it yourself?
No, a good friend, an old gift. I've kept it in tip-top shape since, but there are some masterworks that cannot be replicated.
Well, I've certainly been trying my best to improve on what I got here, but I think you've got me beat as far as well, masterworks go. Though, well, here, consider this a peace offering and potential, well, an offer of sharing knowledge, I suppose. And he's going to remove from the chain around his neck the single bullet.
You see, she kind of looks at it. Well, I'll be damned. That's a nice looking round. And those enchantments are unique. What's it do?
Made that one myself. That's
You see an eyebrow raise, like damn. But continue.
it's a work in progress still, admittedly, but this particular one is well, I call it a Skybreaker. It's well, it ignites well, the actual magic around it as it fires. It's I'm sure you've seen mages. Yeah, I think like a lightning bolt almost, but
Of flame and thunder.
exactly.
And steel.
Yeah, it's I mean, whoever gets hit by it's gonna have a real bad time, but anything in the path of it's damn near gone as well.
I do love special rounds. I guess I should one for one, right? You see her kind of pull out, just unloads one round, offers it towards you. I didn't need the rest for this, but I carry multiple in case they're very fun and gratifying to use.
Yeah, the father kind of grins and goes, I noticed that was well, certainly not what I was expecting.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
My friend who taught me how to make them called them bursters. They strike, and if the person's not well of strength of their own physicality, if they're weaker of heart, lesser constitution, well, like a balloon. They inflate with magic and, well, splat. They burst. It's quite an amusing and terrifying concept all in one.
Uh, well, much obliged. I appreciate the gesture of good faith. If you don't mind me asking, well, where are you off to next? I mean, I can't say there's many, well, like I said, not many hunters of our kind out here.
Ah, trust me, I didn't intend to go so far eastward, but following trails of prey takes time. I'll probably head back home to the west, figure out what I'll do next. Always more queries, always more things, especially with that horrific roar the other day.
He kind of raises an eyebrow and goes, out west? Oh, well, I'll be damned. Dangerous place out there, but you certainly seem like you know how to handle yourself.
Home is home, even if it's full of raging infernos, narcissists, and men and women ready to shoot each other at the drop of a dime.
He kind of grins and goes, yeah, I was raised in the Deadlands as well, but thankfully on the eastern part, I suppose.
It's the same all around. Never changes in its core. Death and despair, murder, and, well, steal. The swiftest survive and all else fall. That's just the nature out of here.
He kind of nods and goes, you're not wrong, but if you're looking for information on the roar, well, I can suppose I can let you in on what I know.
A shaman, then?
Of a sort. More
More
of a
of a
holy
spirit.
man, but
Ah.
in tune with spirits.
Those aren't rare further out, but them openly speaking on these sorts of things are rare. So continue.
He kind of laughs a bit at this. It's just good. Well, yeah, consider it. Consider myself intrigued, I suppose. Like I said, don't see many of our kind around here, so, well, gesture of good faith and all that. You wouldn't have happened to seen that massive elk creature a few days back, would you?
Mm-hmm. She raises a brow. No, I think it was still on the other side of the river then. If it was Yeah.
Well, shit. How do I best describe this?
massive fuck off spirit.
Yeah, pretty much exactly that. More in tune with Zui though.
Yeah. You can see like the
yeah.
shit. Here we go.
Best
Sorry.
I can tell. When I got that feeling from it, was it the western part of the Deadlands where I felt this from, or was it up
The
north?
roar the roar came from the west.
Oh, that came from the west. Okay,
Mhm.
not from mainlands.
Correct.
Like,
It was the same sort of vibe, except not as potent and like suffocating. It was still very
Gotcha.
strong. It's like the
And-
difference between getting hit in the face with a hard wave and getting knocked into the water into multiple waves.
right.
It was one kind of big burst.
The elk creature, was it headed west after it?
Yeah, it started moving kind of like northwest.
Okay. Look, there was one that awoke here in the eastern Deadlands, and it seemed like it was heading northwest. I don't know if, well, I don't know if this coincides, but best I could tell, from the energy, I guess, the spiritual energy that was emanating from, well, from the roar that happened last night. Similar area to where that one was headed. So, I don't know. I don't know what to make of it, to be honest, but
Probably another fuck off large spirit, to be fair.
almost certainly, if I had to take a guess. And, well, the fact that there's multiple of them is concerning.
Yeah. You lived long enough to see the most terrifying things of your age, and it all kind of melts together. I'm sure worse is yet to come. I do love conversing. It has been great to meet you, Father Army. But I do have, and you see her look westward. Another. It's not that important, but he'll be upset if I'm late. Sort of me.
He kind
I
of
mean,
nods and goes, well,
He paid for a whole last caravan to get raided with sleeping, poison his own wine, that sort of thing. He wouldn't be very happy if I kept him waiting for results.
Yes. Well, I mean, we have to meet up with our employers as well, I suppose. And, Well, who knows? Maybe our paths will cross again. I'm sure we'll find ourselves in the Western Deadlands at some point or another.
Well, when I see you again, hopefully you don't end up on the other side of my scope. She kind of like elbows you, jokingly. Have a good eve.
The father kind of grins, goes, "Well, I mean, in our line of work, I suppose it's never out of the question, but you seem aligned with the right sorts, so I don't think that'll be an issue." He kind of offers a handout, and
Very, very firm shake.
yeah, just kind of nods and goes, "Safe travels, Lessa," and well, try not to get caught up in whatever the hell that roar was if you can help it.
Yeah, trouble finds me, no matter what I do. And you see her kind
doesn't
of
it?
like,
Doesn't it all? Doesn't it for all of us?
that's the way here. And she kind of like waves one hand, just bye bye.
Yeah.
And then cloak dum, 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 runs off into the. You like see her kind of casual walk, and then you can hear like the dum dum like a jog, and then she's gone. Tumbleweed dramatically. Dum,
Cool.
dum,
Can I
dum.
look at this bullet?
Yeah. So here's how the bursters work. They're the same tier as the Skybreaker round. What they do is when you hit a target, it has to make a Constitution saving throw. If it fails, it dies instantly.
Okay.
If it succeeds, it takes 12d10 damage.
You really just
Oh,
told Queer to
Jesus
not even
Christ.
bother rolling damage.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
12d10?
12d10,
This-
yeah.
Wow.
It blows people up. These are expensive to make
Yeah. To be fair, the Skybreaker alone is 400 fucking gold. So
What?
per round.
for a single round, yeah.
Yikes.
That's the equivalent of the scrolls, if not. Realistically, it's the same. It's just cool because it's bullet. Here's the trick, guys. I have them too.
Yep. Yeah, well, the
Wife's
part that
rough.
fucking like just cracks me up is the fact that these are the tier 2 rounds, and there's what, tier 4? It goes up to tier 4.
Yes.
Yeah. Or was it 5? I honestly don't
Oh,
remember.
yeah, tier 5 is like, if you have this bullet, it's gonna die. It doesn't matter. This is just fanfare. And you're gonna need it for the things you'll fight. Which should terrify you more, honestly.
Does it? Does
Do
it
I need to
work on
disassemble this to learn how to
bosses?
make this, or
You would have
can I
to
just
disassemble
inspect
it
Okay.
and then pay the fee to build it and roll checks to try to figure out how it's made. Yes and no. Trust me, the bosses, a good number of them won't die so easily.
Yeah.
The
Concern.
rest of the living throw die.
Watch this chick get like hired to kill Burm in the future.
What is Verm gonna do except die? You just see the glint of blue, and it's like goodbye, Verm. Explodes.
Yep. You feel something pierce your arm. Make a con save. Oh no.
The Deadlands really do be old D&D. Make a save or die. Anyway, with that said, you guys kind of regroup.
Bye, Dommy Mommy GF. Goodbye. It was
Bye-bye.
nice meeting
You can snipe me anytime.
Oh,
I think I know the reason they call them bursters.
Oh my
Damn
god.
It's because
Oh
your
my
brain
God.
explodes.
He just straight up shoots you.
Yeah.
I
I
should-
love a woman that'll
I-
actually just kill me.
The best part is you guys, like both Shinri and Verm, are just like after the fact you realize that she she threaded the needle between both of your heads. Well, it's easier. It's easier. It's between Shinri's head more like, and a couple other dudes to hit the dude. Shinri's just like, what the fuck's out to the west that they need sharpshooters like that?
So I'm gonna. So
Oh.
did panic set in at all in the tent?
Oh yeah, no. When the panic set in and the blades came out, you guys stomped. You don't need to worry about rolling.
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah, as
sort
soon
of
as the guy
shuffle over.
exploded, as soon as the
Worm
guy
started
exploded,
murdering.
Worm just started murdering. Yeah.
Shinny just sort of started shuffling over the other way and just grabbing a drink and taking a sip. Like, oh, man.
Oh
His
man.
father's gonna make his way down with the keys.
Mm-hmm.
When Worm sees father, he's gonna start like shouting, "Hey, father, father, did you see that?
I killed like 12 dudes. It was awesome.
It was,
Where were you?
I was quite. I was up on the ridge. Who do you think shot the conga line in one go? Come on now.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was me.
Oh, apologies. I mean,
Yeah, it was
yeah,
great. It was great.
it was a combo effort. I mean,
Yeah.
did you see that one dude just inflate and blow up? That was
Yeah. It was crazy. That wasn't you? I thought it was your signal.
Oh, no, I met another individual that was hunting that particular individual that exploded. She's the one that shot him.
Oh. Did you kill her?
No, she was done with her job, so she went on her way.
Oh, okay. Did you have a gun like yours? Like your big fucking rifle thing?
Sorry, what I missed the first part. What was
Did you have a gun like yours? Like the big rifle?
that? I'll be honest. Her her gun was a hell of a lot more impressive than mine. It was
Oh.
honestly like
Hers-
artwork. It was
Hers was
was
bigger
impressive.
than yours?
Yes, Verm. I'm not sure where you're going with this, but
Right.
yes.
Right. Well, Henry and I kind of just murdered all of these people. I'm gonna make a couple of skeletons, okay? I'll get back to you.
Right. I mean, I suppose a few extra sets of hands helping us load up the wagon with everything here is, yeah, probably actually a good idea.
Yeah, and
Well,
they're not zombies, so they don't smell bad.
I appreciate that. That's a good
I'm
idea.
learning. I'm learning.
Here. Let's see. If you where's Handy? Handy, you mind to give me a hand? Give me a hand sorting through all the all the boxes and shit here. I got the keys from
Mm-hmm.
I got the keys from the Bane, so we can just crack all this stuff open, see if they got anything useful.
You notice most of the crates that aren't.
Just about all of the.
Not all of them are locked, but you can tell there's like a special segment of stuff. Like you can see there's like a little
Yeah, don't touch his shit kind of thing. Like,
don't touch this kind of area
Yeah.
of chat locked. The biggest one is a locked black box, which is like about like 2 feet wide, about 4 feet tall.
okay. The father like is about to start unlocking shit and goes, on second thought, Dan, do you mind helping me check and see if any of these are trapped? I wouldn't put it past the I guess now compatriot the Bane to dissuade his compatriots here from accessing his things.
Yeah, I probably would. Let's see what we got.
You can roll me a Tinker's Tools or an investigation check.
Let's see.
Copy. My tinker should be the same as my
Let's
insight.
see this.
Okay. With the two of that, with the both of you kind of overlooking the traps and the material, or looking for traps, overlooking the boxes, you notice that the only thing that seems to have a strange mechanism is the black kind of strange box. And you kind of like, with a little bit of prodding and testing, you trigger one of the things that would have been a trap, and it's like a king, like you turn it a little bit too roughly, and you would know that it would stab you with a little thin kind of rod that it pokes out, and it looks like it was drenched in something. But fortunately, you triggered it without getting shanked.
Well, due diligence pays its dues, I guess. Let me, one second. I want to make a faith check to see if I can sense any kind of like spiritual energy, because I know the Bane had all sorts of fucking spirit nonsense going on with him. Can I sense any kind of spiritual energy from either the black box or any of these other containers?
You can roll me a check.
That is 23.
Oh boy, give me one moment, please.
I trust nothing, Portal.
No, this is the wisdom, right? You don't just open like I would have liked if you guys just opened trapped boxes,
It
which
would have
very
been
heavy.
nice. It would have been fun for me, but
Yeah,
you
what
know,
do you-
you do you.
It would have been great. You would have suffered. I mean,
You would have learned to check for traps.
you would remember your lessons in pain and misery.
Yeah, yeah. You would remember your lessons while you're making your new character, but
You, the player, would remember. I'll get you one of these days. One of these days.
You know how
Get
fucking
you
hyper
next
paranoid
time,
about this shit I
Gadget.
am, man.
I'll get you next time. Get it? He-Man. This is it, our final confrontation. One second, I'm looking for where I put the fucking token for this thing.
Oh my.
boy.
But yes, there's an overwhelming flow of spiritual energy that kind of rocks the air around the container. It's unsettling, very. And it feels potent, but kind of restrained, like it's tied down or maintained, held in place almost.
Does it seem like the seal of the box itself, like the box being closed, it's what's keeping it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Cool. I relock it. Like I turn the key back so it's locked again. The father's gonna go. We don't open that one, ever.
All right.
Gotcha.
At least until we get back to the city and maybe have some kind of location for dealing with spiritual entities finished. That'll be a future project. There's a lot of spiritual energy inside that box, and
Shinri, listen
I'm
to me.
pretty sure the box itself is what's keeping it contained. so-
Shinri, this is Jeff. Listen to me.
God damn.
You feel that, Shinri?
What?
Do you feel that?
I feel the buzz.
No, not the alcohol.
Huh?
Shinri, the box.
What? Henry's still in the tent. He just
They must have found the other thing. But the guy I really don't like. You gotta stop him from opening it, Shinri. He's an asshole, Shinri. Listen to me.
What?
Stop him from opening that box.
There's a guy in the box.
Yeah.
I'm on it. And it just like very lazily and
Into
like he lazily stands up, walls a bit, and slowly moves his way towards the rest. Like bursts into the tent, I guess.
And Verm, in your pocket, you can hear the snip, 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 snip of a crab. Just like, get in the box, get in the box. Open the box. Open the box. He found a box. I can feel it.
Talking about
Get him there. Steal the thing. Do it. Do it. Ah!
where?
I can feel it. Big spirit. Eat him.
Okay.
Eat him.
What? I'm
Eat
not
the
gonna eat
spirit.
anyone. I'm not gonna eat anyone. Wait.
Do it. Unlimited power.
You need to calm down, man.
I'm gonna turn to the two skeletons that I made.
Paul, George, you stay here. Wait. What? Why are every skeleton so excited? You guys need to stay here for a second. Stay close. To, like,
They hug.
oh, that's nice. I'll hug you guys later. Just stay here.
And I'll go over to where the crab is telling me to go.
Go.
Do the skeletons with cages interlock? Like
Yeah, they're stuck.
And how big is it? This is a small box,
it's
right?
it's 2 feet wide, 4 tall, so it's like a kind of like it's a very heavy rectangle.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I guess for width,
honest-
it's like another 2. It's like it's probably holding something that could
the
be held
key
in your hand.
The key, the key for this one, he's probably just gonna thread onto the same chain that he's got the burster bullet on, and just kind of tuck it underneath his clothes, around his neck. And the father like kind of like look at the two that are coming in and like, perfect timing.
hey,
we're not-
father, Jeff says not open the
Oh,
box. There's a-
way ahead of you. Yeah, we're not opening this box. It's
The boys in my head says to open it.
oh, we're absolutely not opening this box, Verm. I'm sorry,
not?
but
Are you sure?
yes, I am 100% certain we are not opening this box right now. What I will say is, once we have the facilities for containing the energy and the spirit that's inside this, then we can test opening it. But for now, it needs to remain sealed.
Verm, just lick the box. Verm, just lick the box. Just lick the box, Verm. Do it.
The box looks pretty tasty though. Can I?
Verm, what the hell is wrong with you?
Are you trying to eat the box?
Do it.
I mean, can I?
No,
Just a
you
little bit.
no,
Just
you
a little
cannot
piece.
eat the. It's metal, Verm.
Have
Is
you
it metal?
seen me?
It is. It is a metal box.
Okay.
All of the ceiling boxes are metal. Just like the
Oh,
one you guys
wait.
found Jeff in.
Wait. Also, Father, why'd you shoot so early? I was just give bogus.
That wasn't me. That was yeah, no, that was her name is Alyssa. She was here for that one individual that exploded and that one individual only.
Yeah, I
Once,
was just about to get a drink. And...
January, roll me a con save.
Oh boy, what do I want? High or low?
You want to succeed.
Fair.
You pass out. And in the father's mind, oh yeah, she said he poisoned the war. Thank God.
Yep.
Oh, he's so drunk, right? Such a
And he
cool
just-
guy, Shinry.
Lick the box.
And he just
Verm. I need
blinks.
to taste it.
Let me see if I have
I'm-
something for
I'm
this. And he's just gonna
edging.
rummage through his bag and just pull out a little green vial. Here we go.
Nice. I was gonna say the what she had specified though, that was just supposed to knock them out, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Verm is edging closer to the box.
Yeah,
Shimmy,
no, the
shimmy.
father is like very pointedly standing in between Verm and the box.
Verm, just get me close enough to taste it.
You're not gonna let me lick it?
No, Verm, you're not licking the box with the spirit inside of it. I'm sorry.
But if it's inside the box,
The
Can I lick
box is
the
what is
outside of it?
restraining the spirit, and there is a large amount of spiritual energy still leaking from it. Now, you're not licking the box.
when haven't I been able to manage a little spirit?
Verm, just toss me in there. Do it.
Worm, you can't handle
You
you can't
you
handle
almost-
your possessed crab.
We literally just fought a spirit that you almost died to.
Just let me get
Like
a taste.
2 days
One
ago.
time.
Verm, I need a
It
taste.
was literally 2 days ago.
Verm, let me have it.
I mean, come on, guys, just a little lick. Just. Oh,
You know, the more you insist on licking this, the more I'm convinced that you definitely should not be licking this.
I mean, that's just rude, man. Alright, I will lick it. You guys are always bust
Okay.
killers. Go hug my scutters.
Go outside.
As Verm turns, you guys all see the little crab hops out of his pocket.
The father's gonna pull his fucking gun and be like, I would highly advise getting back in that pocket.
Well, but oh, shit.
Rock
Grab the
is
crab.
looking at the crab.
No, don't hurt the crab. Don't do anything to it.
Roll me a dexterity check.
You want me to roll something for Rock?
Yeah, roll me a dexterity check.
Do I roll it, City?
No, for those trying to stop the crab.
I'm just kind of like holding him, so I guess I wouldn't.
Oh boy.
Sorry, just a check.
Yeah, if you're pulling the trigger, you can roll an attack roll.
Hey, dude, he said he'd better get back in the fucking pocket. If he's not getting in the fucking pocket, yeah, he's gonna pull the trigger.
Come on, baby, roll low.
Rock's been looking at this crab since session 0.
Can I? Like, do I see them like
Yeah.
moving against the crab?
Yeah.
Can I try and grab it? missed a step away.
You can roll me a dexterity check to see if you can.
Check. Move faster than bullets.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d2 to see if it's Verm or.
Fortnite.
I think it's actually over the course of highest mod, right? For ties on rolls. Actually, I'll just roll
Yes,
a
but
d2.
it looks like 2 people rolled a 19 plus 2. Well,
Okay.
17 plus 2.
So first is before just like all three at once. First is like the trigger pulling it. Rock leaps out to snap, grabs one of the crab legs as Verm's like grabbing it to teleport away. The trigger is pulled, and as it collides with the crab, Verm just a little bit too slow to pull it away from the aggro, and the crab explodes instead of exploding as one would expect. You know, like most familiars just disappear into nothing. It explodes into black gas in an instant. And then you hear
Sniffing around for the what should have been a free food.
and you guys all hear from the box.
Oh, it just
Huh.
sucked up the crab. God damn it.
What the hell are you doing?
He's fucking like Worm starts like kind of hyperventilating. What? He's gonna try to miss his step away.
Oh, there he goes.
Dum dum, dum dum. It starts shaking.
Oh no.
I'm going to activate my spiritual form, and I'm going to just try and suppress whatever's in the box.
Roll me
Also, laser gun.
a wisdom check.
Did the Misty Step work? Did the spell work?
You
Faith
mostly stepped away.
check.
Yeah, it's a faith check.
Okay.
So you're away. You don't have to worry. Let's see how this goes. That's not good.
Oof.
Okay, so you the light to kind of suffocate it, and you can feel the box kind of ingesting it all, and then boom, it like the lid pops out, and inside you see a lantern, faintly glowing, with arcane runes kind of around the box lid that have been kind of torn into, and out from it rises a phantom that just grows larger and larger until it's about 10 feet tall, and it stretches out. Oh, God, feels good to be free. Ooh, what's all this?
Are you fighting this or?
Who are you?
If the Misty Step work, can I like call the skeletons over and go back into the tent?
Oh yeah, for sure. You see it? Violence? I mean, if you must. Oh, crane in the neck. Oh, that feels good. Ah, my manners, where are they? I am Rael. And who would my would-be saviors and or wardens be? I would like to know.
You can just call me father, and if I may, why exactly were you imprisoned within the
Well,
box there?
it would be more suitable to say I was imprisoned in my lantern centuries ago, but in the box in particular, pesky ne'er-do-wells don't like powerful entities roaming around, and so they often choose to seal us up in tight, itty-bitty spaces where we can't so much as breathe. But an old friend said hello. Hopefully he's doing well.
If Burn walks in, he like sees the ghost and like just to his knees, just like like worshipping this thing.
You're
Who the fuck is that? Now you have a scent all about you. Strange. You there. He points to you, Luck. Where did you get that sword?
Found it.
Was it on the corpse? Please tell me it was on the corpse. You can see his form.
Technically.
Ooh, good. All
He's
right.
talking about the Nightbringer, right?
Correct. He's pointing to the
Okay.
Good, I had been hoping it was used at least before I disappeared from the material plane and got shunted into a fucking tiny lantern for all of eternity. Anyway, all of that negativity aside, good vibes, good vibes. You are glowing quite bright, sir. Could you dim it down a bit? He's pointing at you, Father Emery.
Yeah.
You're not the crab.
No, of course not. I'm Rael. First under the night. Well, at least I was the first of the night, and then now I was put in a
Does-
lantern because it's ironic and funny.
Does this like does the name and any of that kind of ring a bell to me?
You can roll me a wisdom check or a faith check, because you don't know that you don't recognize the name. It should be noted though, you do still feel a malicious presence, like it's almost blatant. And let me show you Rael's full art.
10.
Henry's still passed out on the floor, right?
Yeah. Yes. And you can hear Jeff in your mind, "Wake up, Shinri! Wake up!" And then the poison wears off.
Handy did cast protection from poison for Shinri.
Mm-hmm.
Er,
For that purpose. And you can hear Jit going, "Wake up, Shinri! Wake up! You gotta stop him. He's already free. You gotta put him back in the box."
Who is? What are you talking?
Oh, Treffrey! Oh, I have missed you so dearly, Spirit. Maybe you should stop whining. Anyway, yes, what was I doing? Oh, yes, stretching, being free. Thank you very much. Very, very much. I just need a moment to take in the air.
And you were saying the
Where's the
the
crab?
senses I was getting from this were pointedly malicious.
Yeah, like it may be acting air quote friendly, but you can feel the malice in this creature's soul.
Do I have any like understanding of how I would go about sealing something like this? again?
Well, the last time you did it, you were at a point of intense magic, like intense
Right.
spiritual power. You aren't in a traditionally normal place. It's not going to be that easy here, and you don't have a sealing arrow, so this thing, you don't have the tools, the experience, or the power at the moment in yourself to put it away. And you can feel it. It would suffocate you in the attempt from its aura alone, and it's just kind of standing there. Ah.
You just gotta like slowly rise. Like, sorry, what are you, Jeff? What's the? Oh, that. Oh. Hello.
Oh, hello there. What was the thing I wanted to do first when I was free? For the life of me, I can't recall. Being immortally trapped in a jar sucks. Ooh, I suppose I should reward you all for freeing me, if you are so inclined to accept such a thing.
I suppose that's entirely dependent on what you mean by that, but
Well, there was a dreadful presence here before, it's gone, and now you are here, so I'm presuming you intended to free me, or perhaps put me out of my misery for all of eternity. Either or would have been acceptable terms to opening the box.
instead of sealing, does this seem like something that we can like, physically affect even? Is this like, what kind of vibe does he get? From
You know that the spiritual form that Rael is taking is all of his essence is coming from the lantern that's in the box. That you can see is was particularly held by like restraints, sort of like a genie's lamp.
Can Verm make his way to the box?
You could try.
Yeah, let's try.
Start shimming, and as you get closer and closer, Rael goes, "Ah-da-da-da-da-da. Personal space, little kobold. That's what they're called, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Baby
but I'm looking-
dragons."
Yeah, we are. But thank you. But I'm looking for my friend. This fucking guy kind of shot him.
No,
exploded.
deserve it. He was a piece of shit always. His soul is adrift somewhere, probably recoalescing. If you summoned him originally, you could probably call to him out again. Though I don't think he'd be in such a pleasant mood, because I believe he did try to siphon a little bit of what I have, greedy little shithead.
Oh, I can just call him back.
It should work, if enough of him remains.
Thank you. You're nice. I like you.
Question still stands. What's the reward you mentioned?
And what do you want?
What do you got?
What do you want? Your desires.
I want to know what you got. That's-
Okay, I'm not gonna ask the idiots. The rest of you, what do you want?
That is a very loaded question.
What material good do you want?
That
Hmm.
Does it have to
What
be
do you
material?
fancy in your imagination?
Handy is hard considering what he can use, even if it's cursed.
Can I ask a question?
You already asked one. Ask another.
No, I mean, but like as a reward, like a big question.
Sure.
Okay. Right. Do I need the crab to cast spells?
Wait,
is
sorry,
that,
what did you say?
is that all your pea brain can think about? All the questions you could ask an immortal spirit that has seen the birth and death of this place, and you want to know if you need the false familiar that you summoned with your own magic to do magic?
Yeah, he ain't the brightest.
The quality of wizards has continuously declined, hasn't it? Lord forbid, when I miss the old days when they were clever and dangerous and over the top, and so egotistical that they would believe anything if they believed they could further their goals. Oh, those are good times.
Oh, actually,
So is that a no?
do you know a way to?
No, you don't need the crap.
Actually, I do have a question.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you have any do you have any ideas on how to say isolate something from ambient magic? Like,
Tilts his head.
dadgum, the wood here is a pain to deal with, and I would like. And while I would like to make use of their flexible properties, it is very hard to control.
Controlling such ancient magics? Yes, it's possible. You would need an expert practitioner, one with an understanding of rune crafting and very detailed fundamentals of the magic that has shifted our land, so giving birth to things like me. And as far as I recall, there should only be one who still knows it. If he's still unalive? Alive? What's the term you use for old lords of death? Is that what they call them now? Lich? Always felt so degrading.
Didn't we already pass by one of his labs? Pretty sure we did.
Ah,
Or
So
if we're
you-
thinking of the same guy.
so have you heard of him? Yevon, I presume. I know the folly is still. Please do tell. Do tell. Is the folly still as it is when it was in my heyday? Awful, terrible, full of unfortunate souls.
Don't think it has changed much.
Good. I
You
think I've
think anything
decided what
about
first thing I
it?
want to do. I'm going home. Anyway, yes. What did you want anything, Mr. Holy Man blessed by the spirits? Or are you just going to menacingly stare at me with your rifle and consider
Again, I'm not particularly inclined to, well, take uncertain deals, if that makes sense.
Ah, yes, the repercussions of favorless, sort of gifts, ephemeral as they might be. I'll tell you what. I will tell you the curse of your wished item after you are given it. How's that sound? And then you may decide of your own volition if you would be willing to indulge yourself for what you want.
the fact that they're cursed at all.
Well, it is negativity that forms me, keeps me sustained. Of course, the objects I create would permeate the same essence. You would call it a curse because that is, in reality, what it considers itself as. But it's more complicated than that. A curse is the duality of a soul, the negative and the positive. Oftentimes, there's a price for power. And that's what all gifts come with, from me at least. If you want, you don't have to take anything. I can just go.
Vala kind of is hesitant, is like, look, by all means. I mean, if it's not a instantaneous sort of, well, application, shall we say, then sure. By all means, I'll. You can leave whatever item it may be. Let me know what the curse is, and sure, I'll decide.
Then, let us begin. For you, little lizard folk, I have already answered your question, but because you are so pathetic and helpless and so adorably lost, I will grant you this.
Berm like no, Berm wasn't there. Berm like after he answered the question, like he just walked outside.
First outside, he's like, wait, where did he go? Ah, whatever. For your little friend, he blows into his hands, and you see he forms a small, kind of blob of magical spiritual energy, and he kind of shapes it a little bit, and he crafts from it a robe. And this, for your friend, it should empower him in his capabilities to protect himself. He seems the cowardly sort. It runs in the blood. The price is, well, should he decide to stand his ground, it will be that there will be no running if he chooses to stay. Or he can keep running, like a wise man. Next, you, strange automaton with a soul yet. There was a word for you in our heyday, but I've forgotten it since. You wish to isolate individual magics from each other, correct?
Rather, ambient magic from magic reactive substances.
Fine enough, easy, I suppose, though a little bit more. You see him kind of do hand motions, and he forms a little box. Ta-da! Similar to many of the seals you might see for spiritual energy. It's the basic design, though you should improve upon it at your own discretion. It will, at the very least, hold creatures a little bit weaker than me, and prevent ambient influences from affecting anything in particular. Though I would say if it cracks, it's likely to all come out at once. And, well, its curses, it was never going to be strong enough to hold anything of intense significance, which I can already tell you have experienced quite enough of.
I'd say what I can learn from this is much more valuable than just having it.
As for you, little one, the one with the blade. He's snapping at you, Shinri.
Huh? No, sorry.
Yes.
He was like in.
Proffer Jeff to me, for Jeffrey, if you would.
Yeah. He just.
Jeff's like, no! And you
I was
hear
like,
Rael.
like as he let go the blade, he like, wait, should I be doing this?
There's a clap, and he goes, and you see the dagger shifts in your hand, and it kind of floats up, and you hear Jeffrey go, no! And it shifts from a dagger to a full sword. Full in its length, like a scimitar curved, but it is considered a longsword.
Oh no.
There you go. A proper weapon for a proper warrior. Though it might incite you to be a little bit more rash, though I don't think it will have any real adverse effects on your mind. None that would be noticeable anyway.
Jeff, you still there?
I feel like I just had my legs stretched. Why did you do this to me? How could you do this?
Quick question.
Hmm?
Did you like make it a spear? Of some sort?
you hear Jeff go, no, not again! And then the shaft switches from darkened steel to a more kind of it feels very similar to Yulin, very rough texture with wrappings on it, and then steel point with a pretty heavy kind of forward front. It's very, very heavy. But it feels natural in the hand. Dum. Does that suit you?
Yeah, Thank you. What's that about affecting the mind?
Ah, nothing important.
Thank you.
And you, wielder of ancient blades. Would you like me to turn it back on, so to say? Re-enable some of its old dysfunctions. I do.
What is your relation to this sword?
Well, I was part of why it exists.
That
My
doesn't
sister
really
made. I'll explain it simply for you then. My sister made its counterpart, and I made this as a response. Does
Wait,
that
you made the sword?
sort of? I had a very direct hand. I'm as much as one as myself could make something that is permeable and real for all of existence beyond myself.
Hmm.
The gifts would fade if I were to lose all of my essence, but that will not.
That sounds like a horrible idea, but other than just throwing random enchantments on it, I can't imagine it's going to be anywhere near what it once was.
Oh, not alone, it won't be. Consider yourself lucky, for if the other half remains awoke and grows in strength like yours will, gather both parts and, well, you'll see the true duality of a soul. And you feel Nightbringer shake in your hands, kind of shudder and glow a light. And then, silence.
What's the
Won't-
catch?
Well, the first catch is if I were to ever falter or die, its enchantment would most likely weaken and return to its more innate state unless you awaken it yourself, which would be interesting, but nigh impossible for one such as you. The other catch would be, well, now that Nightbringer is truly awake again, my sister will be acting up, and oh, she's a hottie bitch, all right. Though I did miss her.
So, like, more intense, but more well-intentioned as well.
If that's what you consider the opposite of myself, let us go with that. You know so little of me, and making presumptions is quite rude. Now, Mr. Gunslinger, Supreme, you seem very angry in general. Is it because of all of the... forget it. I'll just give you something useful. And you see a pouch forms in Rael's hand, and he offers it to you. In this, you may hold all of the things that you intend to use for your rifles, your ammunition, your magecraft, whatever you so desire. Just understand that occasionally it will be difficult to find them outside of the instances when you need them the most. A simple curse to allay your worries. I am not so hostile a creature that I do not understand that sometimes you must make truce with those you do not like. I am not an only sibling, after all.
Well, regardless of your intentions, I suppose the gifts are appreciated nonetheless. And the lantern, what do you want us to do with it?
Oh, you need not worry. I can handle it myself. And you see the lantern kind of floats, is wreathed in darkness. Now, ta-ta, I'm going back home. Hopefully my sister doesn't know where that is. Still, yet, if you find her, don't tell her you met me. She'll figure it out soon enough. Bye-bye! And like that, the suffocating presence of Rael is gone. And you are left in the silence of corpses and weird cursed gifts.
The father's kind of fucking
I am
clenching hands.
reverse engineering the
God,
heck out of this box.
God damn it, Verm.
Well, I got some cool shit.
Yes, but not what we could have had.
How cool we have had. That's the crab still there, ominously in the background.
Now the crab is gone. He's got to get resummoned.
Here's the the issue. Ideally, we wouldn't have released that individual until we were in a location where we could control him to a degree. In that situation, we were completely at its whims, and as such, well, we were lucky to, well, not be fighting it for one, and two, to have received anything from it that was even slightly useful to some degree. So,
I mean, Emery, with all due respect, like, he just sort of popped the magical items with a clap of his hands. I don't think we could have contained him.
well, that's
yeah,
my point. Not here.
I'm thinking
I
if
mean,
it
he
weren't
was
for
trapped
that
in that.
lantern, we'd probably be dead.
That might also be a relevant detail. Anyways, I'm gonna go try out the spear.
All right. In order, we'll go through the different buffs for the characters. Since Shinri's going first, first of all, your damage dice got upgraded to a full spear, and you can make 2 duplicates when you use Jeff's special feature, and you can use it twice a day.
Yo, I'm a fucking Echo Knight. Let's go.
Ching, 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 ching. All the spears. I am a legion. Moving up, Handy's yours doesn't have any practical use yet, but it is something you can study and take advantage of for unlocking what would be traditionally locked behind harder and more difficult research to find. So consider it a downtime skip for some stuff in the future, coming future.
I have a
For
lot of downtime things to work through. This is going to save me a lot.
there's a lot. There's always so much. So for Nightbringer, it is no longer just a +1, +1 weapon with its enchantment. When you activate it with a bonus action, it can sheath you in a cloud of darkness, which only you can see, and it lasts for 1 minute. Does not take concentration. Shrouds you from sight, and it cannot be perceived by traditional dark sight, blind sight. Basically, it makes you invisible, shrouding you in the dark. And if you kill a humanoid creature while shrouded in this manner, you regain hit points equal to the damage dealt on the killing blow.
Hit points.
Hit points.
Okay.
You basically siphon the light out of creatures and just reinforce your own with it.
What you're saying is I bury the light.
Yes. Don't worry,
Okay.
the other cool stuff comes later. Carving through reality, you need a couple tier upgrades for that.
This is power.
Yo, I
This
got
is
a-
motivation.
I got the Echo Knight feature. Fuck that.
Mhm.
I'm happy.
You're content. For Verm, he gets a really fun item which increases all your spell save DCs by another +1. In addition, gives you advantage
boy.
on stealth checks. You can hide in dim and bright light as long as you are not directly within line of sight of a creature. But if you choose to fight a creature, you are not allowed to flee. If you resolve yourself to combat, you can't run away. You become paralyzed if you try to run away.
Okay. Like run away in like a general sense?
No,
I
as
can't
in
get
as try
away
to
from-
flee the battle.
Okay. Okay.
So every
Okay,
fight
so
is
he
a
can
fight
still
to the.
kite.
Yeah, he can still avoid enemies, but he can't run from a fight. If he
So
resolves to
if-
take it,
If initiative is rolled,
you cannot leave.
can't leave. Okay, got it.
It's basically if you guys pick a fight, and you realize you can't win it, Verm's fucked.
Worms fucked. Yeah.
But you can really easily hide.
Sucks for you.
So I get advantage in
Mhm.
stealth, you said?
And you can hide in those traditionally hard to hide in conditions. And for Father Emery Hawkins, you have what is a bag of spontaneous holding. 9 out of 10 times, when you need something, it will be produced from the bag. Like things that you store in the bag will come to your aid. On that 1 in 10 time, something random will come out of the bag. And it can hold ammunition. It can give you random things that you've put in there, or random things from somewhere else. So that'll be fun if you choose to use it.
Interesting. Yeah, I won't be, but that's fine.
It's the grab bag of fortune. Who knows what you'll get out of it? Me, I know what you'll get out of it if you roll a 1 in 10. But
Yeah, like I said, I don't plan on fucking touching any of that stuff until
It's
I
cursed.
have a chance to attempt to fucking cleanse it. So
fair enough.
Do these items require attunement? Like
Uh,
the robe for Burm?
The robe, let me check. I think you still have the attunement slot, yeah? So you should be good.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. They do. But I'm pretty sure
You
everyone's
require
already.
attunement.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
No.
I don't have anything attuned, so yeah, I'm fine.
Cloak of Shadow. Wow.
What items does Worm not have any attunements at all?
Nope. No magical items.
nothing.
same with father.
All their magical items are on their weapons and stuff in their gear. Things that don't require
it-
attunement.
Does the cloak have a name, maybe?
No, but you can give it one.
Okay.
Just understand that all of these are cursed by Rael. Which,
Jeff, the Spear of Darkness.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
thinking that if the box is broken, it's just gonna explode.
No, the box won't explode. You can use it. You can use. It's part of the other half of the research skip. Is you can use because the one for Jeff you guys broke open. This one you unlocked. Well, you unlocked the first half of it and triggered all its traps. So like it's still somewhat broken because it busted itself out, but it's not as bad as Jeff's box was, which was you guys tore through every layer.
So it's not gonna explode. All right.
Yeah, as far as you're aware. And that's where today, after doing all of this, we end our return to Rising Heights. Right before our 2-week holiday break.
Ah, yes.
Yo, wait, we're only taking a break for 2 weeks? Fuck
Let's
yeah.
go! Thank you all for playing.
Wait, so we're actually taking a break?